to fucking God, dude. I swear to fucking God.
That was YouTube.
I'm going to get you with my superhero powers.
Why is he called Robin? Because you don't really see bats and robins together, do you?
No.
Suppose they both fly and they both eat insects. Yeah.
I promise not to play jokes on people. I'm quite good at long jump. I spring a bit more than everyone else. I'm quite bouncy.
Someone copyright claim for video, that's fine.
Fucking bullshit. That's some clown.
DC Fandom is the place to be.
Are you ready for more DC Fandom debuts? Stick around because we've got The Flash.
Fucking YouTube, it was playing that goddamn copyright music and it fucking ate my stream.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
That just pissed me off, chat. Yeah, because of the trailer. Oh, I gotta check something, chat. 1 second. That legitimately just lit a fire into my ass. That legitimately just lit a fire into my ass. That legitimately lit a fire into my ass.
My name is Barry Allen. I am the Flash.
Welcome to DC Fandom.
Looks like we'll be doing everything like this on Twitch from now
This is
on.
the Flash panel. Joining me today, we have Grant Gustin, who plays
wasn't the only one to go down.
the Flash, aka Barry Allen. Candace Patton, who plays reporter extraordinaire.
We'll be doing it on Twitch from now on.
Daniel Panabaker, who pulls double duty as both Caitlin Snow and Frost. Carlos Valdez, who plays the ever-quotable mechanical engineer, Cisco Ramon. Daniel Nicolay, who plays meta attorney Lucille Horton.
We'll be back
McKnight,
on. We'll
who
be
plays
on YouTube doing this shit from now on.
scientist Chester P. Runk. And
Alright,
Caleb
on Twitch,
Compton, who
yeah.
plays Central City
Hold on,
citizen
chat.
intern Allegra Garcia. Also,
What's
we
my
have
Twitch?
showrunner and executive
It's
producer
Tootin'
Eric
TV.
Wallace.
Let
Hi,
me go
guys.
share this shit to let everybody know we're back up.
Before we talk about season 7, I do want to go back through season 6, which I think was a really unique year for the show. Because Eric, you decided to split the season into 2 parts. Looking back on it now, how successful do you feel that was? How effective was that?
I thought it was really successful. In the first half with Bloodwork, we were able to really drill down on Barry's story and on dealing with Crisis. In the back half, we're able to really drill into Iris's character and Team
God
Citizen
damn, that just pissed me
and
off.
Eva's story. And then we'll see at the top of season 7 how it all comes together.
And for the cast, especially the ones who've been here since season 1, in the moment, did you feel something different about the show and how it was structured?
That
I
pissed
loved
me
it.
off,
I was a
chat.
big fan of it. I'm really glad that we got to, you know, it gives the
We're back
opportunity
at
to
it.
really flesh out those villains a little bit more and not spread them out so much that you feel like you're sort of filling in episodes to get to the end.
Yeah, I think a show needs to change in order to grow.
As an actor too, it prevents fatigue throughout the season.
We didn't
22
miss
episodes is a long
anything,
time,
but
9
still,
months,
I had
and
almost
think
400
for
people
us
in here,
having
and
this
it
kind
does
of
that
break
shit.
in the season where a new sort of storyline emerges kind of puts us in a headspace of, you know, feeling reinvigorated with the work.
The first half of the season was very much about sort of Barry's walk up to Crisis and him dealing with his mortality.
I'll just have to mute it when it does music or anything.
Real or not, I'm coming for you.
Grant, for you, what was it like sort of dig into Barry in that way in the first half of the season, especially with episodes like The Last Temptation.
That was a really special
God
episode
damn,
to me, and
guys. Holy shit. 10 coming in from Dino. YouTube is petty. They are. And then Michael McKinney, 2 from Michael. Love your channel, bro, from Oklahoma City. Keep it up. Thank you so much, guys. Holy shit. I feel a lot better. Thank y'all so much. Goddamn, brothers. Goddamn brothers. Thank you so much. Holy shit, dude.
It was a long time coming. I think we've kind of teased Iris being this ace reporter.
God damn, guys. Thank you so much.
It's always kind of been put on the back burner, so it was
gotta go, brother.
Nice
I'll be watching your channel, my dude. I'm on MK like every night after work for an hour or two. All right, brother. I got you. I got you. I will add you on PlayStation and hit you up, my guy. Thank you so much for all the support today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody.
Carry on with that in the next season.
And on the subject of new things, I mean, this season we got 2 new characters with Chester and Kayla, and we have 2 now series regulars coming into season 7. How was your experience sort of coming
I do
into
have
a show
Discord
that's,
Revenge.
Seasons in and sort of finding your
Yeah,
way
we got like 12 minutes till Black Adam.
I knew these guys were a family.
Did you miss anything? No, he didn't miss anything, Bullets.
Danny was one of the first people.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much.
We were shooting a scene and she just took me under her wing instantly, and I remember she was like, "Do you want to take a picture?" And I was like, "Do I want to take a picture with you?" Yes. And then I got the courage to like ask other people to take pictures because she had like made me feel so welcome instantly.
I was a big fan. I am a big fan of the show, and I watched the show. And Flash is my little sister's favorite superhero, so we've watched the show since season 1.
I'll have to remember that though. I'll have to remember that. Copyright music and shit, go off the screen.
Stuff like that. For me, it was
any
more so
Injustice
just,
3 weeks? Not yet.
Just meeting everybody and trying to find my spot and my place without interrupting or changing too much.
And Brandon, I know in the past, Eric has talked about how Chester, he views Chester as sort of like
that was so disappointing.
Science and all that.
God damn it, YouTube.
One, what conversations did you have with Eric about sort of crafting this performance as Chester? And 2, did you base any of it on Eric himself?
Young Joust, is your PS4? I got you. Y'all might have to add me.
I met Eric. And
tell me your name and add me, because if I went through and added everybody specifically, that would take me forever. But if y'all add me, I will add you back.
Welcome to a world where all are welcome and anything, including the
it's lowercase L, Tootin TV, lowercase L. I'll add y'all back.
Kayla, with Allegra, I'm curious, coming into the show, I mean, how did you sort of connect with your character, and in what ways did you relate to her?
The way I look at Allegra is that she just wants to fit in and belong somewhere.
DC Fandom, they did it, those bastards. They set me up.
Family is really important to me. My friendships are really important to me. And
over some damn music, right?
Or having a community.
Why doesn't YouTube really just do what fucking Twitch does? Just block the VOD afterwards.
Connected with Allegra.
Just block the fucking volume on the VOD afterwards. Don't fucking take the stream down, dude. I'm not sitting here showing a fucking movie, or I'm not sitting here purposely playing somebody's copyrighted music and being like, fuck you. It's a trailer for an event. The hell, YouTube?
For you, what was it like to explore that journey with this character?
It was great. It was really fun to get to explore Killer Frost as a real character and a person and a human being with feelings and emotions, and not just necessarily this person who, you know, pops up for a fight.
We're almost back to 200 viewers. It's good.
Know her perspective on things. So it was really fun to get to dig in and flesh that out and have a little bit of fun with it. You know, like Candace was saying earlier, it's nice to have the variety after, you know, 6 seasons and we're rapidly approaching 150 episodes.
On the subject of change, this season for Cecile, she sort of decides to become a meta attorney for metahumans. For you, what has it been like to see this character evolve?
I'm sorry, chat. I know that was a pain in the ass.
To where she is now.
That pissed me off. I'm sorry, guys.
I got to be a regular person, then I got to be a telepath, and then I got to be an empath, and then now I am a meta defense attorney, and then from what I understand, there's going to be some shifts next season.
No, let's not spam ad
Is there something
sucks.
that you're
let's
hoping
not do
to do
that,
that you haven't gotten a chance to do on the show yet?
I have always,
Black Adam panel in 10 minutes,
not
boys.
news to anybody.
8
Eric
minutes,
will not
actually.
be surprised.
8
I
minutes.
have wanted Cecile to be bad, just a little bit bad, forever. So just a little bit, because she's so good. I would
was
have
my
a lot of
main,
fun
Jackie.
playing like bad Cecile. Unfortunately, Eric does not believe me to be as good of a writer as I am an actor. So he continues to not buy my pitches.
But I listen. I am listening.
In Carlos, I mean, this season 5 ended with him giving up his powers, and this season was very much about him figuring out what his role on the team was without those powers. After 5 seasons of Cisco's vibe. What was it like for you to explore this new, this Cisco in a new place like this?
I don't think he regrets that decision, but I think it
Previous
definitely,
stream got copyrighted. Yeah, pissed me off, brother.
I'm actually feeling a lot like Cisco these days because
the Paul brothers get all of that.
Like
it's frustrating.
See on the street or whatever, they'll be like, "Yo," but vibe though. Come on.
So frustrating. Who's my main on MKX? Smoke or Leatherface? Any MK stuff yet? No. Not yet.
I know.
The beginning of season 6 actually had an episode called Kiss Kiss Breach Breach, which was Cisco-centric. And included on the DVD set coming out in August is a black and white version of that episode. And we have a clip from that.
You're not going to save live? What do you mean? I'm going to go through and I'm still going to cut all my reactions and shit.
You murdered my daughter! No, I didn't do it! I swear! Liar!
Believe me! Leave him alone!
Where did you get that?
In Cisco's workshop. I don't know how it got there.
I do. He just murdered my daughter with it.
Wow, right.
Pretty cool.
So exciting.
Yo, what's up, Royal? Thanks for the sub.
So Cisco-centric about him dealing with
79, brother. Thank you so much.
Leading the A-plot.
So
Long as DC Fandom, man. They start doing reruns pretty soon. I'll be back. Alright, Sean. Are you gonna save stream? Yeah, I'm gonna save the stream. I'm gonna save it regardless.
In season 7, when we last left off season 6, Eva McCall
I'm gonna download it.
What she wanted, and she framed Sue. And the sizzle will sort of tease
and cut out my reactions and shit.
So let's check out that clip.
I've achieved my goal. This company is all mine. You lost your speed? You're not much of a threat, are you? You just stay out of my way, Flash.
Iris is my wife. I have to save her.
What are you? I am a product of your.
What happened? YouTube took my stream down because of a fucking trailer.
A few hours. I need your help to build an artificial speed force. That's how I can get my speed back.
I was an empath too, only I never held back. What did you do to me? Imagine what you'd become if you weren't so afraid. This time, no one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your husband. There's only 2 options in this place: survival or madness. Unreal.
You lied.
Yeah, I lied.
Oh, frack.
There's a supersonic jet about to crash over the city.
And the Flash isn't fast enough to stop it.
Eva can move anywhere, through any mirror in the universe, in the blink of an eye. She's faster than I am, and somehow I'm supposed to stop her?
I have unfinished business and a whole world to liberate.
That looks cool.
We need a plan.
I haven't watched The Flash in a few seasons.
So much this year. Some things can't be taken. We still have our will to fight for those we love.
Yeah, there's a lowercase L.
Because I'm not afraid.
There's no spaces with that first lowercase L. So it's lowercase L, no space, Tootin' TV, no space between Tootin' and TV, and lowercase L.
Get everybody back.
Eric, can you talk about what we're seeing there?
When we had the shutdown happen, as unfortunate as it was, we were on the last day of filming for what would have been the 20th episode of last season, which now will become partially the first episode of season 7. So we did have 85% of the footage that we were able to use, plus also we knew where we were going already in season 7. So even though it's only footage really from one episode, pay attention to the way it's presented. It's actually huge spoilers all over the place.
And that sizzle had a lot of Iris in it, a lot of Iris in the Mirrorverse. Candace, I mean, can you sort of, in your mind, I guess, how do you think her time in the Mirrorverse has sort of affected her?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see when she comes out, and I believe she will come out very soon when we pick up season 7.
X-Panel got moved to September. Why is everybody thinking X-Panel got moved to September, boys? Why is everybody thinking that?
World with this super villain.
Preview show that sort of Barry is sort of working as hard as he can to get his powers back, get his speed back. I mean, for you, do you think Barry has enjoyed any part of not having his speed at this point, or do you think he really does really misses it, I guess?
Yeah, no, I think he really just misses it. I don't think, especially with Iris being trapped in the Mirrorverse at the moment, and then Eva being a factor, I don't think any part of him has been like, well, I guess I'll just enjoy this downtime while I can. I think he genuinely not just wants his powers back, but he feels that he needs them back. And he's also started to feel that they define him, and what is he without them.
Big bads for season 7. Eric, what was it about Godspeed? You're like, oh, there's something there for that.
I want to make sure that new fans, especially new young fans who are reading the comic book right now, are welcomed to the show. So it's not just Silver Age villains and Bronze Age villains. There might be a young girl or a young boy who is reading those Flash comics right now and going, where's my villain, my generation's villain?
And with that, let's move on to some fan questions. Last season, we got to see some romantic moments between Barry and Iris, even though it was Mirror Iris. Will we get to see more of that with the real Iris this season? And this question comes from Jamaica.
They will find their way back to each other eventually. A lot of the romance and the chemistry between
1 minute, yeah, it's coming, boys. It's coming.
Something even
tell your friends.
It's the way we look
tell
at each
your
other
mom.
and the way the characters.
Tell your grandma.
For Grant,
this could be it.
From all
possibly.
The world
If it's not it, then we ain't giving shit.
When will we get to see the Flash in the iconic gold boots?
This might be a question for me, but really it's for Eric, because I don't know if this is saying too much, but if it were up to me, it would have been like 2 seasons ago. So,
well, that'll do it for us today. Thank you all for joining me for this panel. I had a really good time.
Dude, it's gonna get claimed again. I'll mute this shit,
dude. Make
sure
you tune into The Flash when it returns in 2021. The Flash, the complete 6th season, is available now on digital and comes out on Blu-ray and DVD on August 25th.
Please.
So, this is the DC Fandom. Wow, what a cool place to be. You think you've seen it all? Not even close. Another big game announcement is on the way. Plus, panel discussions with cast of Black Adam, Aquaman, and the Batman. And now for some more of your fan questions. Check it out.
More fan questions. Black Lightning. Okay. Please. Please.
I would like to. I mean, honestly, as a nerd, seeing the whole table of superheroes, like, I got chills, and it would be cool to be like Justice League out. You know, that would be awesome. So I would love for that to happen. And as far as Henderson, you know, I don't know. I was not a fan of him going. So I mean, that still sucks, to be perfectly honest. So I would love for him to be revived, but I will go on record that I wanted him to not die.
Hey, Billy.
Comics have always been an aspiring art form. Our characters
what's up,
have been interpreted in so many
what's
ways
up, brother?
over the years by incredible artists, including you. Let's take a look at some of your amazing art.
Yeah, I've been fucking sitting here all day, dude.
Our talented fans
I've been
right
fucking
now.
sitting here all day. Hey, buddy. Some cool art. Don't let me down. I've been sitting with you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Everybody's been sitting with me. Come on, Ed. Come through.
Wow, such
How you feeling today?
amazing
I'm
art.
fucking
And
tired.
did you see that
I've
Black
been sitting here for
Adam
6
art
hours
piece in
now.
there?
5 hours.
I wonder what else might be in the store for Black Adam.
Yeah, me too.
I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time.
Who would you rather take a whipping from, Selena Kyle or Wonder Woman? Selena Kyle ain't got superpowers. I'd rather get my ass beat by her. It wouldn't kill me.
This is Black Adam.
We're here for Dwayne.
$5,000 years ago, Kahndaq was a melting pot of cultures, wealth, power, and magic. Yet most of us had nothing.
Yeah.
Except for the chains around our necks. Kahndaq needed a hero. Instead, they got me. I did what needed to be done, and they imprisoned me for it.
He looks good as Black Adam, dude.
Now, 5,000 years later.
He looks fucking good as Black Adam.
My word. No one will ever stop me again.
This looks like a Mortal Kombat ending or an Injustice ending.
All right, what's up, everybody? And so happy to be joining you guys at the first ever DC
The
Fandom.
first good camera of this whole fucking thing.
You're excited, I'm excited, and I gotta tell you, first of all, I gotta give props to my two friends, Jim Lee and Boss Logic, who teamed up with me to create that really amazing piece that I was so proud to show you guys. Just to give you guys a little sense of the Black Adam movie that we plan to create and deliver for you. Now, I wish I could show you more, a lot more, but as you can imagine, we're still in the very early processes of this creation, but I can promise all of you this, all of you around the world right now watching, I can promise you this, I give you my word, that we are gonna go beyond your wildest expectations. And I already know this because your expectations are high, so are mine. Look, at the end of the day, I truly have one boss that I aim to please, besides my wife and my daughters. And that boss, of course, is you guys, the fans, the audience. Always audience first in my book. All right, so I know you guys got a lot of questions. I'm gonna do my best to answer as many as I can. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. All right, the first question comes in from June Rodriguez of the United States.
That's what I said.
The question is, how powerful can we expect Black Adam to be?
I said that trailer for Black Adam reminded me of the
question.
endings for MK and Injustice.
We all know Black Adam is one of the most powerful superheroes, anti-heroes, villains, whatever you want to call Black Adam. He is one of the most powerful in the DC universe. But as we all know, the superheroes, they have to exhibit a little bit of restraint when it comes to taking care of the bad guys, if you will, or taking care of the people who are opposite them, who are opposing them, who are in their way. But this idea that you could take all of Black Adam's powers and he does not practice restraint, that makes for a really powerful combination, and one that's explosive, one that's very dangerous, and one that is ultimately, I think, very likable, to me at least. All right, next question comes in from Jaden Marvel of Singapore. The question is, if you could take any DC character to join you in an adventure, who would it be and
I think
why?
this, I don't think, dude.
Who I would love to take with me on an adventure.
Yeah, I hear Injustice music. That's the thing.
And I'll tell you
that's
why.
Injustice
no, I know
music.
What you guys are thinking, oh, of course you would, Rock. No. Look, Gal is my friend. She's a very good friend of mine. But the character of Wonder Woman is one that I have such a tremendous amount of respect for. I've always thought that this combination of Wonder Woman and Black Adam would make an incredible pairing. So this idea that we would go on an adventure together is something very cool. The other part to this answer is, you know, I always thought that it might be cool to hang out with Superman. That would be cool, right? I mean, we're kind of similar in terms of our powers, our strengths, our speeds. Because look, at the end of the day, you never know. Black Adam and Superman could become friends. Or they won't.
I was hoping it was gonna say I whoop his candy's ass. His candy ass.
All right, this next question comes from Caleb Hammocks from the UK. The question is, out of all the characters you could have played, what is it about Black Adam that stuck out to you?
Yeah, Boss Logic does some really good shit, dude.
Question, Caleb. Thank you very much.
Boss Logic does some awesome shit.
Your name right. You know, as many of you know, Black Adam has been with me for a very, very long time. This has been a project that has been in development for a very long time, over 10 years plus with myself, our producer, Hiram Garcia, who's the president of $7 Productions. I mean, this has been in our DNA and in our wiring for such a long time. One of the main things that I always loved and admired about Black Adam was, number one, he was an anti-hero. He is an anti-hero. I love that. I love that the line is a little blurred. I love that he doesn't toe the mark. I love that he doesn't walk the line. I love that he has his own
walk the line,
a
reference to his old movies.
I also love the fact that his origins are that of a slave.
Or no, that was Walking Tall.
His origins are that of somebody who was enslaved, his people enslaved, his family enslaved, and he's felt the burdens and the pressures of a larger entity holding him down until he can't take it anymore. And when you come from that place, it's just a different energy and a vibe, different mana that you have. So I've always loved that about Black Adam, which informs how Black Adam operates, how he sees justice, how he delivers justice. And I've always appreciated that about Black Adam. Okay, this next great question is from Ayush Butola from India. I hope I pronounced your name right. So from India, thank you for this question. Will you stay faithful to the fact Black Adam, at the end of the day, is a ruthless keeper of justice and not a stereotypical villain or a hero? I love this question, and my stripped away, honest answer is yes. You know, as we all know, there's many variations and iterations of Black Adam that we have all fallen in love with over the years. Excuse me, over the years. And
I don't know,
what I can
Dubs.
promise you is the Black Adam that I feel in my heart is the right one to root our story in the beginning, this origin story. This is a character that will possess all the qualities that we have loved, regardless of what variation of Black Adam you've loved, which he is ruthless. He's a ruthless keeper of justice. He is the judge, the jury, and the executioner, and he believes in an eye for an eye, and he will always do everything he can to protect his people, more so protect his family. So that is my answer, and thank you for your question. All right, so here we go. This next question, it's a video question coming in via video. All right, cool, roll it.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Dwayne? How you doing, man? My question is, I just want to know how you're feeling about the fact that I'm coming for your squat game. I'm just curious.
Coming for your squat game, bro.
Noah, that you said that, because there's a difference between coming for my squat game, different than, Adam Smasher coming for Black Adam's squat game. It's a big difference. So you know what? I welcome it. Dude, good to see you, man. How you been?
Good to see you, too. Oh, I've been really good, man. Excited to be here. Excited to be a part of the team, man.
Man, it's so cool to have you be part of this team and to bring Adam Smasher to life.
My child's even angry about it, dude.
This entire universe that we're going to create together to life. Well, talk to me a little bit about your workouts. I know you've been training hard, despite us being locked down. How has that been going? Let the fans know.
It's been really good. There's a lot of different precautions that we take now, but it's been a lot of training outside, on the tarmac or like on the turf, a lot of sled work, a lot of hypertrophy training, if you will. But it's just grinding. You know what that's like, man. It's just a lot of hard work and just trying to, do the best that I can.
Yeah, Tootin' Jr. got mad and shoved a fucking toy down his throat.
When it's game day.
Man, you're gonna crush this role. I can't wait. I love that you said that you're training on the tarmac, right? So, and the fact that you're on the tarmac means it's about 120 degrees on that tarmac.
Oh, it's warm down here.
Well, man, really quickly, I know that a lot of fans are super excited that we are introducing JSA after all these years. And what is it about Adam Smasher, which, by the way, is one of my favorite characters, especially, when you see him just grow so large and everything is like just so badass and yes, it's powerful. What is it about the character that attracted you?
Man, I think Al, because the real name Al Rothstein. I feel like he really has something to prove, especially with his lineage of where his grandfather was kind of a villain, and he's got quite a.
We ain't got shit, dude. User back, yeah, they're back. Thank God. What's up, guys?
He goes through this transformation throughout the film, where I think he's not expecting the world of being a superhero, because this is his first mission. It kind of just like hits him across the face. And so it's this journey that he goes on of what it means to be a superhero. And he gets to really see someone like Black Adam, who takes a different approach, clearly, to, you know,
nothing for MK yet.
Fighting
nothing at all.
Guys. And it's an exciting character. It's a young character. It's a new, fresh face. And I don't mind being the size of the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State Building. That'd be pretty tight.
You know, I've seen some of the early like previs and renditions, and I got to tell you, it's so cool to see Adam Smasher next to Black Adam, and how, especially when your character, you know, just becomes
he's playing Adam Smasher in the Black Adam movie.
It's just such an incredible visual to see Adam Smasher just so big and badass. And, you know, Black Adam just reduced. But it's awesome, man. And I'm so happy you're on board. And I know you've been working your ass off. And personally, for Meteor, I want to thank you so much for working so hard. This has been a passion project, a dream of mine for many, many years. So I thank you. My heart is full of gratitude, brother,
dude.
for all the hard work that you're going to put in. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to get on set with you, and we're going to crush this movie.
I'm so stoked, man. I can't wait. Thank you for having me aboard. So grateful, seriously.
Well, so cool to see my boy Noah. Can't wait for you guys to see him in the movie. He's gonna kick ass. All right, now I tried to get through as many questions as I possibly could. There were literally thousands and thousands of them. And a lot of the questions were about the JSA, the Justice Society of America, and who from the JSA is gonna be in our movie. Well, I don't wanna reveal too much this early on, but I thought this might answer some of your questions. Take a look.
What's this?
I have a knack for destroying bullies. But there are some who think I need help. Hawkman. Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate and Aquaman? Did I say Aquaman? I meant to say Hawkman.
And Adam Smasher. They call themselves the Justice Society, an organization that believes in fighting for truth and justice. Well, I'm going to teach them that the only beliefs I fight for are mine. Welcome to Truth, Justice, and the Black Adam Way.
Looks dope. Looks cool.
So, as you guys can see, we are cooking up something pretty badass and certainly a lot of fun that we are all excited about to deliver to you guys. And I can't wait to show you more. But before I go, I want you guys to help me out with something. It's something that's pretty important. I need you guys to help me get a message out to some of the other ones. Some of the other DC superheroes. Let's let Flash, Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Let's let them know something. Things will never be the same because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Charismatic, that's for sure. You didn't miss shit, dude. Looks dope.
Wow, that was amazing. I'm so excited to see Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam. And with that, I'm going to hand this back over to Aisha. Take it away.
Thank you, Lilyco. That was so cool. By the way, guys, Lilyco was a badass wrestler. You guys should totally check her out. Guys, we love hearing from you, our DC fans, okay? So keep tweeting us at #DCFandom. Let's keep the conversation going. And first, here are more of your questions that are just begging for answers.
#DCFandom. Where the fuck MK at, dude? I'm gonna go piss, chat. I'll be back. God damn it.
I mean, I'd just say that Astra is kind of my alter ego. I feel like I find her opposite to me in the sense that I am nowhere near as cutting and badass and kind of straight up and calculated. But I think it's an exciting and interesting side of myself that I find quite easy to go to. So I think it says quite a lot about me that there's something under the surface of wanting to be you know, I'm naturally quite shy and reserved. So I think there's like a level under my own personality, which is on this wanting to come out somewhere, and it's coming out through this kind of sassy bad woman.
Backlog. Month 6 of the pandemic lockdown. I thought I'd prepared for any possible situation, but even I only keep 6 months of toilet paper in my cave. It's becoming a problem.
How are you out of toilet paper?
Also,
I'm back.
I've started talking to myself.
Toilet paper was an April problem. Now we're all out of flour.
I have flour. I have years of flour.
Really?
Yes.
Can I have some?
Maybe. Do you have any toilet paper?
I'm on my way to the store right now.
You gotta try the good grocery store, the one on Finger Street. They've always got TP.
Thank you, Lego Me.
It's weird, right? It's weird that he's here.
It's weird that any of us are here. It's weird times. We just gotta keep it together. Get some toilet paper and make sure we wear our masks when we go out.
I always wear a mask.
We all do.
None of you are wearing the right kind of mask.
Future Batman.
I'm wearing a mask. Your masks are like you cut the most important parts of the mask off on purpose.
I shouldn't have been so hopeful.
We get it.
I shouldn't have been
They
so
couldn't
optimistic.
be more useless, pandemic-wise.
Thank you.
I should know.
Because you're from the future, yes, we understand.
Do you? And another thing.
Gee, do you think his connection got cut off?
Yo, what's up,
Or do
Fatal?
you think our actions erased
What's
his
up,
timeline?
Solo? How you doing, brother?
We can only hope.
Solomon, pretty sure. Solomon.
Guys, today is all about the superheroes that we all love. And in that spirit, let's celebrate the men and women out there who don't get nearly enough fanfare. They suit up daily and battle the bad in the world in an effort to make the universe a
I
safer
shouldn't have
place
been so
for all
optimistic,
of
dude.
us. They don't wear capes, but they do wear masks. And their superpower is their selfless dedication to others. They are the real-life superheroes in the fight against a global enemy,
Yeah.
COVID-19.
What's up next, guys?
Take a look.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. I hope you're enjoying your time here in the DC Fandom.
This goes for 20
As you spend
minutes.
today celebrating your favorite DC superheroes,
Thing
we'd
of
like to
that, that
introduce
goes
you
for
to some
15
real-life
minutes. Thing of
heroes,
that, that
everyday
goes for
people
10
who see a
minutes.
need
Thing of that,
and
that
jump
goes
in to
for
help.
5 minutes.
While COVID-19 continues to
That
spread,
goes
so
for
do the
5
efforts of
minutes.
these
That goes
incredible
for
people who
15
bring us
minutes.
hope
Then
and
there's
inspiration
Shazam
every
panel
day.
that goes for 10
CNN
minutes.
Heroes salute some of the courageous
And
and
that
innovative
which goes
people
for
working
20
together to
minutes.
get us through
Wonder
the
Woman
crisis.
1984
Now
has
more
got
than ever,
3
the
fucking
world needs
panels,
heroes.
dude. I think everything
At a
else
time
is an
of social
encore.
distancing, empathy, and
So
compassion
this event
are
actually
alive
goes
and well.
until
Around
non.
the world, people are coming up with creative ways to stay connected,
It goes until non.
to share resources.
So we got 2
And to
hours
stay
before this
healthy.
event's over. 2.5 hours.
As healthcare workers risk their own lives battling the virus on the front lines, innovative citizens are turning passion projects into potentially life-saving ventures. One teenager's website has been tracking the virus since December.
It was really hard to just get the straight facts, so I decided that it would be kind of cool if I made a website
So we
to
got
make
2.5
the data more accessible
hours.
for other people.
I still gotta sit here.
And in Italy, a company used their 3D printers to build life-saving respirator parts that were in dangerously short
Yeah, I
supply.
think it's safe to say MK11's dead after
For
this.
those whose work can't be done from home, many CEOs and leaders are providing financial support.
This is people's lives at stake. This isn't about basketball. This isn't about the Mavericks.
How many? So 2? All right, there's 2.
Across the globe, communities are making sure people have food. And stores and restaurants are doing what they can to help others.
平均的话是每天是300，然后对对对，有每周6的话可能会多一个300杯是专门送到协和的。
Here in the U.S., world-famous chef Jose Andres has transformed some of his restaurants into community kitchens to serve those in need.
We need to be part of the solution.
And strangers have become shopping angels to support those who can't leave their homes.
I gotta step out and pick up dinner.
Even
Hit me
though
up
we've been
on
told to
PSN
stay
just
apart,
I can call out. All right, brother.
the
I will.
rallying
Take it easy,
call
brother.
for prevention
Thanks for
and
being here.
protection brings us together on social media.
If you wash your hands, then
country and the world navigate daily life during a pandemic, it's good to know that compassion continues to live on.
As you can see, we have a completely empty adoption center.
It's really hard right now, but I like to hold on to some of the good news.
Did you say e-message or D-message?
Some of the good news is that
I
there
thought
are
you said
literally no dogs or cats left in so many shelters because people want comfort.
Hi, Cherry. You ready to come home?
I'm Sherry Franklin, and I'm the CEO
pretty much, Dino.
and founder
Pretty fucking
of
much, dude.
Mudville Senior Dog Rescue in San Francisco.
Let's get you in, okay? Hi, everybody.
We rescue senior dogs that are in danger of euthanasia.
Mr. Man, my man.
And find them fabulous new loving homes. When we got the shelter in place order for the COVID-19,
It's not over for another 2 hours there.
we actually decided we would close our shelter.
It's over for MK11.
And have everybody work from home, and we moved 86 dogs into foster homes. What was really amazing was the community that poured in to help. We got over 200
I disagree,
foster
Miles.
applications in a week, and usually we get 20 in a week.
It's been 4 months.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's talk about Twix.
Yeah.
Hi, Twix.
Yeah, boom.
Started
It was just
working
showing.
on protocols around contact-free meetings.
There he is, yeah.
We are having meet and greets, which are usually done in person.
Do you have any other questions for us right now?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm looking to adopt him, so.
Cool.
We're doing those virtually so that new adopters can meet their dogs before they actually touch them.
So cute. Hi.
We were so excited because we did the interview on, I think, like on Monday or Tuesday, and then it was like hard to make it through the rest of the week.
It's okay, sweetheart. I'm scared. What do you think? It's okay.
I think like for a lot of people during this period, nothing exciting is happening. It's very mundane day to day. So it was nice to have like a whole new thing to explore over the past few weeks.
We really have honed in on every single step that could possibly have any contamination.
Here we go, baby.
We actually bathe the dog.
Hi, are you crazy?
Put on a new harness. We're all wearing gloves and masks. And then we have a leash that's newly laundered in a Ziploc bag that's been sanitized.
Wow, how's that feel? Great. Congratulations. Thank you.
It's really been so heartwarming to actually see the first time the new adopter actually gets to touch and meet their dog in person.
Thank you, Mama.
Because we've done the rest of it all virtually.
Yep, it's fucked.
We have adopted out 78 dogs since shelter in place about 3.5 weeks ago.
Happy brother, Mama. Look, thank you for Mama.
It's a great time if you've been thinking about adopting a dog. It's nice to be able to wake up and not focus on the bad news and focus on having somebody there other than just your brain on fire.
Oh, yeah, good boy.
I really hope that as we move forward and move on from this crisis mode, people really realize that dogs are there for us. During these uncertain times, they're giving us love, and that ultimately we should always be there for them. My dream and my hope is that shelters will continue to be empty.
I think Ed is gonna post a trailer at the end of DC Fandom. That sounds like Ed, and if Ed does that, I'm gonna actually be pissed. Like, I'll actually be fucking livid. Because, does he realize how many people actually sat here for fucking... I've been sitting here for like 5 hours, 6 hours. I'm gonna tweet it. He probably won't tweet me back, but I'm gonna tweet. Can you confirm? Are you on the panel like today or on September 12th?
Middle of May. It's still 35 degrees out in the morning. Basically started with a customer who was looking to get her paper closer to her house because she was afraid to go out to the street. A couple days later, I happened to be standing in a supermarket and having her phone number still on my phone, I called her and asked if she needed anything. She was really kind of blown away by it. The story started from there. Next couple days, I decided she can't be alone. I delivered to 3 adult communities. A lot of people in there that are compromised. So I put out a note to all 800 of my customers. If there's anything you need, you name it, I'm happy to go shop for it and deliver it to your home for free. Is it silk almond milk?
I guess we'll see. This is a DC event, Brian. Then why was Baraka in the trailer for it?
In the shop right to fulfill orders for 2 more people right now. You want to talk about a frontline worker? Marvin, the produce guy, is here every day. Awesome dude.
We appreciate you, Marvin.
We appreciate it. We want you to help with this. 5:15, delivering the first of 5 deliveries for the evening. I'll see you soon, okay? Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. I'll give you a hug. You can see the excitement. It gives me chills. I've met just an unbelievable amount of beautiful, wonderful people.
He's fantastic. Wonderful.
I appreciate it. I got plenty more. Okay. I'll be right back. Thank you. It's honestly amazing how grateful they are. Picking up a handwritten list. This particular customer has issues with her eyes.
That brush?
So it's really hard for her to use email. Believe it or not, I can make this out.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure. If you need anything else moving forward, please give me a call, okay? All right, take care of yourself. Good night.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Lemon rice bubbles away in a pot ready to feed 1,000 people. Across India, many daily wage workers struggle to afford food after the national lockdown stopped their incomes.
We are students studying in the UK, in Queen's University, Belfast.
Mohammed and his brother Sultan had been studying in Northern Ireland, but when lockdown was imposed, they flew home to Chennai and started the initiative.
I didn't realize this was CNN.
So we were thinking about how to make a difference on how to use our experience, what we gained at the university. So we used that experience to pool a group of volunteers, and we are providing for 1,000 people on a daily basis.
It's not quite what they imagined they'd be doing right now.
So we would have been technically going for internships or applying for jobs, but that's life has brought us here now.
And it's lucky that it has, for the thousands here waiting in line for much needed food. Amidst the current public health crisis and the closure of more than 124,000 schools and countless businesses nationwide, many people now find themselves facing another kind of risk: going hungry.
We'll load those on and then come back.
Enter CNN hero Stan Hayes.
We got meals coming in.
This champion pitmaster has used his love of barbecue to feed those in need for almost 10 years.
You guys need any meals?
His nonprofit, Operation Barbecue Relief, usually responds to natural disasters.
I'm gonna be really upset if he doesn't give the trailer until the end of DC Fandom.
Our model was based on
if it's
bringing together a large number
at
of
DC Fandom, cool. Like if it's at the end after the Batman panel, cool. Whatever, that's fine. We waited through it, but if it's after DC Fandom, like if the trailer drops after the event is over, I'm gonna be upset.
Hometown of Kansas City, where a few volunteers were making meals for the homeless, but he knew more was needed.
We got to thinking about, well, why not restaurants? We could pay them to reopen and bring back employees to be able to do the meals that we need to do.
For the owner of one local restaurant, Stan's plan was a game changer.
The change in emotion went from not knowing what the next day was going to hold to one of hope.
He'd been forced to close one of his locations, laying off 40
these leaks, bro,
employees.
In my 28 years of management, it was the most horrible thing I've ever had to do.
No.
When you're a small
After
business
the Batman
owner, these
panel,
aren't just your employees.
I mean,
they're the ones that
so long as it's
are
at DC Fandom, I don't
facilitating
fucking
your dream.
Partnering with Stan's group for a few weeks let him put some employees back to work.
We're providing all the food to put the meals together there, the necessary supplies that are needed, and try to connect them in their community with organizations that are looking for food. If we can help them bridge the gap, it is our own little stimulus package.
And ultimately, it's helping those in need.
It has 2,500 meals going into a community, helping the seniors, the families that were already food insecure, first responders,
I just wish we weren't left in the dark,
nurses,
man. I just wish we weren't
doctors,
confused,
all the
you know
hospital
what I'm saying?
staff
Like,
at the end together.
Ed Boon was confirmed for it. Ed Boon was confirmed for it today, but then the Injustice 2 panel got rescheduled for September. Everybody thinks he's going to be on in September, but nobody's fucking said anything because it was just the Injustice 2 panel. But he wasn't confirmed for the Injustice 2 panel. He was just confirmed for the event.
It can be replicated across the United States.
Yeah, thanks for the support, Kamoy. Thanks for being here. Catch you next time, homie. Like, it's just confusing. I wish he would say something, you know what I mean?
It keeps businesses open, it keeps people employed, and it keeps people fed. We can't do it all by ourselves.
I just wish he would say something.
This is one of those things, you know, we can do so much more together than we can divided.
From their dorm rooms in France, these young people are each giving a little of their time to help others. Meet Jessie. Like most 20-year-olds, she spends a lot of time on the phone.
Allô, Denise? Oui. Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
I'm glad we're watching
But on the other end of the line isn't a fellow student or friend, but a senior living in quarantine. Jessie may never meet them, but she talks to them regularly.
He got moved to the 12th. I just wish they'd fucking say something, yeah?
They sometimes stay on the phone for more than an hour. Connection that fights the loneliness seniors are facing.
Dans une bulle avec quelqu'un et j'échange. C'est plus ma petite maison pendant le confinement, c'est vraiment comme si j'étais à un café avec quelqu'un.
Jessie had never volunteered before, but the website Mamie Boom brought these two generations together. In the Aquitaine region of France, several students at the University of Bordeaux created a radio station to broadcast to nursing homes.
We need some kind of fucking news. MK11 is dying, guys. It is dying, and that's because of a lack of communication from the developers. That is just a fact.
About history, sports, and classic music.
You
didn't miss shit, Andrew. You didn't miss shit.
This young student reads to them.
On y distinguait un goût puissant de résine et l'âcre saveur des eucalyptus.
Ça nous fait passer un bon moment dans ces journées qui sont quelquefois tristes.
Ça, c'est mon temps. C'est pas bruit, là.
The radio station broadcasts every Wednesday, giving these seniors a much-needed break to forget about their isolation. Many small steps for this 99-year-old man, a giant leap for the NHS. A whole nation rooted for British Army veteran Tom Moore to complete a personal marathon.
This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
100 laps of his garden before his 100th birthday, raising money for the country's health service. He crossed the finish line with a guard of honor from his old regiment. He set out to raise 1,000 British pounds, but ended up raising tens of millions.
Fantastic sum of money. It's unbelievable that people will be so kind.
The money goes to the organization NHS Charities Together.
Oh, Batista bombed that old man.
Who are already sending messages of thanks.
Oh my God.
While his 100th birthday was still days away, social media was already flooded with birthday messages to thank Captain Tom Moore for inspiring a nation.
We as human beings, we grieve all loss, and grieving takes a physical toll and a cognitive toll, as well as an emotional toll on us. But we can do things to support ourselves when we're having these feelings.
The way that we all can deal with grief constructively is to do something positive, to take action and protest peacefully.
No justice! No peace!
Or reaching out to help someone in need. Just do something to make this senseless situation into something meaningful so that you can grow through this and deal with this in a healthy way.
Exercise, walking, shooting hoops, riding your bike. Getting physical is so important because it discharges the kinetic energy in your body that accompanies difficult emotions.
Relaxation, mindfulness, do some deep breathing, and try to manage those emotional thoughts. Try each day to feed yourself some positive inspiration or some wisdom.
Wow.
The most important thing you can do is really talk.
I don't know,
If
we're
you
watching
have a best
CNN,
friend or a therapist, you need to process all your feelings and get them out. Otherwise, they just stay inside and can cause physical harm, emotional harm.
Cuddle with your pets. Pets can be very nurturing and loving and supportive during this time. Continue your religious practices. Try to keep your routines as normal as possible.
If you're feeling sad today or depressed, it's going to pass. Grief is like the weather. It comes and it goes, and we have no control over it.
And remember that healing begins with you. Have a wonderful, blessed evening.
Don't allow yourself to be isolated during this time. As humans, it's so important that we connect to one another.
Jr. starting
Whenever we're going through
channel.
a crisis,
Oh, man. Adorable kid, thanks, man. I appreciate
meant
that.
to go through it alone.
Here go mommy. She got the floor cleaned out. She put your mat down so you can crawl around and get into shit. Oh, you put his walker up?
Yeah, because I have to pull out the crib.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
I guarantee that Batman, Superman, Aquaman, and all the DC superheroes would bow to our medical service. Thank you so much for your bravery and your continued service.
Now let's take a deep dive into one of the biggest shows in the DC universe. Titans. Yep, the Titans are back. Nightwing, Robin, Beast Boy, Wonder Girl, Raven, Starfire, Hawk, Dove, Connor, and even the next big villain they'll be facing, Blackfire. They're all here. Plus, this epic cast is joined by executive producer Greg Walker to talk all things Titans, the past, present, and future. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, I am Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I am so excited to welcome you to DC Fandom, and you are watching the Titans panel. Titans are back, bitches! Woo! Let's introduce all of you along the way. We've got executive producer Greg Walker,
Brenton Thwaites, who plays Dick Grayson, Tegan Croft, who plays Rachel, Anna Jope, who plays Corey Anders,
Suicide Squad gaming for another hour.
Logan, Alan Richson, who plays Hank Hall, Minka Kelly, who plays John Granger, our new guy, Joshua Orpin, who plays Connor, and Connor Leslie, who plays Donna, and then Curran Walters, who plays Jason Todd, and Damaris Lewis, who's coming in as Blackfire. We've got a list of some fan favorite moments. We're going to kick off with my choice, because I'm the moderator and I get to say that. And there were so many that I wanted to pick because there's so many great moments along these first two seasons. But the one I went with was Dawn taking down the meth lab in the second episode.
All right, take it easy, sorry.
What the was that?
No MK yet. No MK and Justice, nothing.
Please don't kill me.
Where's your phone?
This is 911. What's your emergency?
There's a meth lab.
Nothing for
at
anything.
751 Hollister Lane. It's being run by
3 complete dip.
3 complete dip. So, you better have someone come down and arrest us. Thank you for your time.
Your mother would be very proud.
Cool.
I have to give it up to Orphe. My stunt double really does all the work when it comes to having to navigate those wings, because the weight of them just takes you. So you really have to learn how to move with them when you're throwing yourself around. It's a fun challenge.
The first fan clip that everyone kind of like came to was Donna breaking out the lasso for the first time.
Stop! You're hurting her! Corey! Corey, what are you...
Be long, Wolf. Take it easy, dude. Oh shit, hold up, brothers. We ain't fucking going down again. Fuck that shit. We ain't going down again. Nope. Y'all don't get to see this. Nope. I got the warning. Nope. It's on Twitter. I ain't going down again. Okay.
But yeah, don't they all start off with like really kick-ass women?
Yeah.
Really?
Can resist.
All right, let's look at clip 2 from episode 6, Jason Todd.
Why are you doing this?
Check X page.
Why do you even want to be Robin?
Are you kidding? This is the dopest gig ever. Hanging out with Batman, kicking bad guys' asses, being famous, driving the goddamn Batmobile.
He lets you drive the Batmobile? Wouldn't you rather have your own name?
He looks like Grant Gustin, dude.
Blue Jay for Jason?
No. The whole point is being Robin.
Blue Jay, I like that reference.
Batman needs Robin. Why do you think it makes us wear those lame colors? Because we're drawing fire. Look over here! And boom. The bat lands and starts trashing ass.
I think
Dude, that Nightwing looks like Grant
Gustin, the
Gustin,
brother
dude.
stepbrother relationship.
Replied on Twitter.
In the build between them over the season, and season 2 even showed more. So I think that was.
I don't get copyrighted again.
Shows the relationship for sure.
I think that Dick is, you know, he's annoyed by that and he's frustrated by this kid, but essentially takes on the role of mentor and tries to inspire him, you know, to
Well, it's with the
believe in
12th of September. That's when everything else got pushed back too. This event was supposed to be a lot longer.
And ultimately, he fails
today.
in connecting with him. And that scene at the end of season 2 on the rooftop is kind of an example of Dick putting aside his problems and offering to open up that channel and you know. And kind of put it on the table as, you know, I'll help you and be a mentor.
They need your leadership, Jason. You need to set the tone. I'm not Robin anymore. You are.
The next clip is quintessential Jason.
All we know is that whatever the cause of the phenomenon, it appears to have been abated by this new group of masked
Why is it trying to take me down again? Fuck out of here. Really? I can't show Titans? Fuck you, YouTube. YouTube's trying to fucking take me down again, boys. Yeah. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for that to go away. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, one way. How long before it comes back? Crypto! I came back in time to see Crypto. It's pretty cool. Heads up, boys. If we go down again, I'll be on Twitch. If we go down again, I'm getting on Twitch. We'll finish off the event there, even if we got less viewers.
Subject targeted, firing.
Damn. I swear to fucking God, it's doing it again. I can't show this. I cannot show this show. I cannot show that show. I can't show that. It is not allowing me to show the trailer for that. Well, we can't show that, dude. Saying copyright video and audio. It went away again, but the trailer's still on. Saying copyright audio and video. Yeah, I can't show Teen Titans.
Remember, but
okay, hopefully it's over now. No more trailers, please, for this fucking stupid show.
We were lovingly calling this struggle motel in the middle of the night, and it was freezing. We went there so many times, and yeah, so I'm really glad to see
God damn, dude.
There's a whole lot of work to do, and no one to do it but me. So let's get started.
And Ryan, you had that great episode where we're waiting for Connor to wake up, and you got to just do like the day over and over again.
That was a good time. Boris, our like season-long DP, was directing that episode.
Still like this for a second.
It was just a really intimate set than what we usually go through, because we were like changing clothes every 5 minutes and going from one set to another. It was just like an entire day of just goofing off and like just coming up with new ideas, and like there was so much stuff that that didn't make it because of how much stuff we actually shot of Gar in the Titans Tower just being Gar.
Damaris, we got a couple tastes of you at the end of last season, but now you're coming in full-fledged. But I'm not completely sold on her being all evil.
It's funny you say that because the villain, you know, I think the villain is generally always my favorite character in a lot of movies because there's a reason why that they're a villain. And I'm excited to see especially what gets cooked up for our duality, I would say.
So what she's saying is she's a crazy bitch.
Being of the same, I guess, blood. Or
Ed does keep tweeting about Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Maybe he saw the tweet, maybe he wanted to give some hints.
So I think it's going to be really
because Suicide Squad kills the Justice League hasn't been mentioned all day, and he started tweeting about it. So
will Blackfire
maybe
meet the rest of her friends? Because I need to know what she thinks of this group.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have a room in Wayne Manor. Get ready.
Maybe.
It's gonna.
No, wait, seriously?
It's gonna mix things up. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this.
This season, we're gonna bring up a new villain. It's a villain. You know, if you've watched the show, you know that Jason Todd's had a rough run, and he had a falling out with the Titans, and it didn't end well. And even the Titans, as they kind of reunited as a team, were absent one member at the end who rode away on a motorcycle. And
weren't they absent two members? Didn't Wonder Girl get fucking fried, dude?
Something along the lines, you know, the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. And that child comes back in the form of Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Wow. All right, Karen, how do you feel about that?
All right.
Yeah, I'm very excited, obviously. And I feel some pressure, but I'm ready to take it on 100%. So and I'm very excited. I've been wanting this for a while now. So
Red Hood.
You know, the big change is our team goes to Gotham, and there's a whole new set of challenges that lie and wait for us in Gotham.
Gotham is filled with iconic characters. Who can you tell us that we might meet along the way?
Oh, well, you know, we've got a big one coming up in Dr.
Yeah,
Jonathan
I might watch
Crane,
this just for Red Hood.
Also known as Scarecrow.
Yeah.
And we have another, you know, classic character in the canon named Barbara
This is
Gordon,
Titans.
Commissioner Barbara Gordon. We've got two, you know, of the second gen coming up. There was
I'll
originally
watch this
Batman
for
and Jim
Red
Gordon,
Hood.
and now we have Nightwing and Barbara Gordon trying to kind of deal with the mistakes of their parents, and it turns out a lot more difficult to be a lot more
it's not accurate. I mean, Red Hood, Jason Todd didn't die to become Red Hood. He's just coming back as Red Hood.
I want to thank you all, and congratulations on an awesome run so far. Thank you
so much.
Okay, fuck you, Titans. Thank God. That shit's over.
Over to you, Jaden.
Aquaman panel, let's go.
Thank you, Gabby. It's great to be back with everyone. As your resident Aussie, I
Do I
had
have
to come
merch?
back
I
and
do
talk
have
about
merch.
when director James Wan went down under. Then, even further underwater with Jason Momoa and the brilliant cast. 4 years later, in 2022, you can expect to see the sequel, giving a whole new meaning to Long Time No See. But of course, here at the DC
No
Fandom,
smoke, no players,
you won't have to
sample.
wait
What's up,
another
Sco?
minute to wet your whistle. So let's dive into Aquaman with James Wan and King Ohm himself, Patrick Wilson, here to chat about some of their best memories from set.
Well, hello there, Patrick Wilson.
Hello, is that James? That is James Wan. How are you, dude? You look good.
Okay. Do I look like I'm on the Starship Enterprise?
Sure. Wait, should I get a fancy chair? You look ridiculous.
No, you're good. Aquaman is, what is that, Patrick? Is that the 5th film that we've collaborated together? Well, yeah, Insidious 1 and 2, Conjuring 1 and 2. And yeah, it is the 5th one. Seems like. So let me ask you, Patrick, how did you first heard about this particular project, Aquaman?
I believe we were on the set of Conjuring 2.
Yes.
And you said that you had, I don't think you weren't really signed on yet, but you knew you were going to do this project, right?
Right.
And I think you kind of floated it out there about Ocean Master, right? Or maybe it was through a text, and then we spoke the next day or something. Let me ask you, when did you think that I would be right for Aquaman?
The moment I decided I was going to do it.
Shag is a shit show.
Really?
Yeah,
that's very early on. I'm like, you know.
No, MK hasn't been revealed, dude. Nothing has been. Nothing's been revealed.
The only other guy that could go up against Jason that you know, at least to the level that I need him to step up to was yourself. So I floated the idea with Warner Brothers, with DC. And they could.
They're like, no.
But wait. No, they were very supportive from day one. So from the get-go, knowing who was going to play Aquaman and kind of knowing Jason a bit more and, you know, getting to know his personality, I felt that you know, that part of the reason why I wanted to come to you was the fact that, you know, you guys are kind of different in a lot of ways.
Yeah, my channel logo is Tater Tots.
I don't mean physically. And so I felt that going into it, that it was the right thing to do, getting someone that was a little bit different to who he is. So that way it helps to add to the idea that, you know, here Arthur Curry is an outsider to the wall of Atlantis, that Orm has kind of shaped it in his sort of, you know, in his look, you know, with his sort of mentality, and kind of, and vice versa as well, how Atlantis has shaped, you know, Orm in a lot of ways. And so, yeah, definitely, you know, like in the same way I would write.
I ain't smoking, motherface, dude.
I tried to write, you know, Orm/Ocean Master to Patrick Wilson. Patrick, let me ask you, speaking of comfortable, how comfortable was it to physically embody Ocean Master?
As soon as you look at Ocean Master in the comics, I mean, he's just jacked. I knew that I wanted to push myself because I'd never done that. What we didn't know, and this will be interesting next time going through, is
I have had Checkers. Checkers is great, dude. Checkers is really good.
The elephant in the room of being in a harness. Like, unless you're in a harness, you can't practice for that. Just doing that, being inverted, and then holding yourself in like that plank, and then trying to act like it's nothing and it's totally fine. I'll be, you know, just doing more sort of core exercises to get ready for that. So
we still have another hour before we get to Suicide Squad.
Swim. If they're swimming, is there swimming?
If they're swimming, yeah.
I'm curious to know what changed. Right?
Okay, this is my last theory. All right, this is my last theory, but I do have a theory. I'm gonna take my headphones off for a second.
What you expected from shooting in these harnesses to what it actually ended up being.
Y'all might hear pissed off baby. His teeth are hurting. He don't want to go to sleep.
Harnesses and
but my last theory,
how they would help you.
Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Nobody's been talking about it, but Ed Boon shared some more pictures from it. Nothing's been talked about. It hasn't come up yet. Ed Boon's been sharing pictures for it. Harley Quinn is obviously going to be a character in that game, right, guys? Obviously. Harley Quinn's going to be a character in Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Maybe they'll show off Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. They'll do the trailer. Ed Boon interrupts or comes in at the end as a special surprise, and they reveal Harley Quinn in the next combat pack.
And then, like, you know, we've like, you know, a couple of stunt guys to the side. We just sort of jack him up. But we'll do it in such a way that it looks fluid. So it looks like he's just sort of floating in space. Yeah, it actually worked out really well. And
it was Dolph Lundgren on a teeter-totter, which is, I mean, how do you beat that?
So believe me, yeah, I've learned a lot, and I know what to do in the next one. How did it help you, Patrick? Would you say? Would you say the virtual sort of filmmaking process allow you, you know, ways to do things?
Well, I mean, seeing the previs was super important because you want to know, as you're sitting on top of a weird, like, blue oil drum, you know, like, what am I writing? And you show a picture of a tylosaur, you know.
You're referring to the tylosaur that's swimming up to you, that you then jump onto it to ride it out of the scene. Right.
Yes. Then it was different than what I expected. I loved the weirdness of it. I loved being in this weird space where there's really nothing. It felt like a black box theater where there is nothing. And you just have to make up everything. That's why we get into this business in the first place. Right. And so I'm totally, it makes you concentrate on those relationships. Me and Willem are like, okay, what do you want from this scene? What do I want from this scene?
That's so cool.
Do you find yourself more attracted to work that's like, whoa, this is going to be big and flashy?
Yeah, a lot of us have been here for 6 hours, dude.
I want to be
even
in this genre, as real, as convincing as possible.
One of the things I love the most about making this movie is sharing this character that's never been done before and this world that's never been done before, and seeing the the big screen depiction of this character and treat them to a visual world that they're not familiar with. It's just so cool to just sort of watch them watch the movie in sort of wide-eyed awe, and I'm very thankful for how well the film was received by all the fans out there. And I'm excited to continue.
You just had your first up-the-back dookie on you.
And anti-heroes, for that matter. And,
oh, chat. I gotta be a dad for a second. My kid just shit up his fucking back. Give me a second, chat.
New things to do that I didn't get around to doing in the first film. That's what I'm always trying to do. Find something fresh. And I think, the second one is a little bit more, I would say a little bit more serious, a little bit more relevant in the world that we're living in today. And I think that's kind of where it wants to go. What are you looking forward to, Patrick, about number 2? What would you be excited to see or would like to see?
I'm excited for some new worlds, hopefully. I'm just throwing that out there because I know you love world building. And I'd like to see some of that. I'd like to see where else we can go, because I know you're going to push that ocean. There's a lot of unexplored ocean out there anyway. We only know 5% of the ocean. It's people. So
that is true. That is true.
Clearly.
And I can definitely guarantee you new worlds in this next one. And and I think you're going to be very excited with what you as an actor, what you're going to play with Orm.
Am I handcuffed the entire time? It's made of seaweed, right? I can just eat my way through it.
Because we're talking about Aquaman, I feel compelled to remind you to hydrate. So, drink more water, or whatever it is you have in the cooler. We have so much more excitement to come. Get ready for a fan Q&A unlike you have ever seen before. That's right, it's animated Harley Quinn. Here is our delightfully deranged anti-hero wing calling it like she sees it.
Hey everyone, what's up? Harley Quinn here, ready to answer some questions from social media. Ready? What would you say is the hardest part of starting your own criminal empire?
All right, chat, I'm back. Stuck my goddamn hand in it.
For lunch. Everybody just sits around just like tossing out ideas.
Back.
Someone says Chipotle, and everybody's like, ugh, we had Chipotle like 3 days ago. And then someone says a place that gets everyone excited. And then we call and find out they don't deliver. And then someone says Chipotle again. It's just such a pain in the ass. Next question. Will the series have a 3rd season? Please say yes to me. I need it. I love Harley and the show. I mean, I hope so. It's probably up to some dickhead executive that has a personal trainer who says the word core a lot. In which case, hi, Mr. Executive. Did you know the show is super cheap to make and I play well internationally because I'm hyper violent? Okay, next question. Which TV show would Harley probably love? Well,
the voice actress is Kaylee Kuko.
Espinosa. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do love the many offerings available on HBO Max. Between the beloved classic TV series offered and the massive Warner Brothers film library, it's crazy not to subscribe. Next question is from Adrian. Do you have any advice on how to get a girlfriend? Oh, Adrian, have you tried jerking off? It's not as good as a girlfriend, but people seem to love it. Next question is from Brant with a D. You spell your name Brant with a D? It's really lame. Okay. Harley, out of Batman's many Robins, which one is your favorite? I guess Red Robin. Takes balls to name yourself after a national chain of burger restaurants. I mean, I like burgers, so let's just go with him. Look, it's not science. Next question. From Sharjeel Mogul. Marry, kill. Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman. Oh, Wonder Woman. Kill the 2 dudes after I torture the shit out of them and make them fight each other until they're referencing
Suicide Squad
kills
the Justice League as our last hope.
This is my fucking Q&A, okay? I don't have to play by the rules. Last? No, not last.
Yeah, Cameron.
Another question from Keegan Sandlin. Would you ever consider opening up a tattoo parlor? The tattoo parlor idea is interesting if I ever wanted to go legit. Or a tattoo removal clinic. You know, my ex had some pretty regrettable
Let me make sure I'm not getting hit for this one.
I'm not getting hit for this one
yet.
All right, we got another question from Gaz. No, I'm f***ing serious. That's this person's name. Question. What music would Harley have on a playlist to listen to while fighting a load of goons in a circus funhouse? Oh, usually when I'm in these melee situations, the voices in my head are singing an a cappella version of the theme song to Seinfeld. You know, I stopped putting in my earbuds during these situations because Ivy would always turn Spotify on at home, and while I'm exploding some goon's head, the Indigo Girls, Galileo comes on. It's just really f***s the mood straight to hell. Okay, next question from Mr. Jim Lee.
Hey Harley, what's it like working with the Batman? I'm a really big Batman fan myself, and I don't think people talk about him enough.
Batman is a pain in my ass, okay? He is a total diva, especially for being like, hello, 18th on the call sheet. Plus, his day rate is astronomical, and if you ever say anything about it, he's all, I keep the lights on at Warner Brothers, which is a bullshit, because we all know that's still Friends and Big Bang Theory. Did that answer your question? All right, last but not least, we got a question from
This is pretty good.
Ruchi Bhatia. Advice to all the girls on how to be more confident and badass like Harley. First thing you do is take all the and throw them out the window. You don't want those weighing down your confidence. Who gives a what others think of you? Okay, nerds, I've had a ball, but guess what? I gotta go. Bye!
Bye! Yeah, that was pretty good, Chip. That was decent.
Whoa, Harley, language.
That was decent.
I guess we should expect her to keep the censors on their toes, right? Now, let's welcome these three ladies I'm confident who will keep it clean and classy. With the upcoming release of Wonder Woman 1984,
Wonder Woman again!
they and we have reason to celebrate. I'll let these wonderful women do the honors. Patty, Gal, Linda, it's all you.
Hi, everybody. Well, there's one more exciting detail that we're so thrilled to be here to talk about, which is it turns out next year is Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary. 80th anniversary, if you can believe that. She's been changing the world for 80 years. So there's two people who you cannot have this celebration without. Our current Wonder Woman, the one and only Gal Gadot, the best, and the legend, the inspiration, and the reason that we're all here, the person who brought Wonder Woman alive in our hearts and minds and set the world on fire, Linda Carter. Yay!
You didn't miss anything, brother.
To be with you guys. What a special moment. 80 years. Isn't that amazing?
Unbelievable. Amazing. And it's crazy to think that
No, there's kind of a skip button, unfortunately.
that only three years ago, the first feature Wonder Woman was released. It's insane.
Crazy. It's crazy that it would take so long.
I know why. Find the right one.
It's,
and I was going to say it's because
what's after this?
Linda's very hard to replace and to be the new Wonder Woman, but there couldn't be two.
Okay, this is only 5 minutes.
There couldn't be two more real Wonder Women.
And then this is 15.
Play that role, and it's unbelievably unusual for
that's
both
10,
of you
and the next
to be so
more
magical
fucking
playing
Wonder
this role.
Woman.
So I'm so happy to be here with you because this
Again,
character has meant so much to me since
for 20
the
minutes.
first day I ever heard about her.
And then Suicide
you guys
Squad.
have brought it to life for so many, and I'm so excited. Like next year, there's going to be a whole slew of things that DC Comics is doing and that Warner Brothers is doing to celebrate Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary.
Yeah, Wonder Woman inspires us, and our collective love for this character has endured for 80 years.
You know,
Yeah, there's
Gal,
so much filler, dude.
and Patty, we are so excited.
We still have
She
this
has
5
endured.
minutes of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she has.
And then
endured
20
for
more
80
minutes
years,
of
and
Wonder
there's a
Woman after
reason.
these next two panels.
You have given her a new life, you and Patty. And when we put her during my era on television, she resounded, and there's a reason she resounds. And we are about to give you a first look at the official Wonder Woman 80th anniversary logo. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it yet, but I can't wait to check it out.
Right? Let's see it.
We'll see, chat. We'll see.
Happy birthday, Wonder Woman. you don't look a day over 29. Also, there's a few more 80th birthdays to celebrate this year, including Joker, Flash, and Catwoman, to name a few. Happy birthday. Here's to another 80. Now, over to you, Gino.
Hello, my fellow DC fans. My name is Gino Killiamore. I'm from the Philippines. Now, I'm not just one of your global hosts for today. I'm actually also a mega DC fan 365 days a year. So I just really wanted to take this time to say thank you to Warner Brothers and, of course, to DC for creating DC Fandom. It gave us something to look forward to this entire year, and now we're finally here. Now, one of the creative geniuses behind this incredibly cool experience that brings us together today is he's kind of on my high of all-time cool people, but he's also on the list of really cool people in entertainment because he makes it his mission to include Asian talent from around the globe in the DC community of artists, writers, and a whole lot more. And just a little bit of trivia, everything that you see around you was actually created by him as well. So I can actually say it, I'm standing on a Jim Lee creation now. Jim Lee, as you know, is a world-renowned comic artist, as well as a writer, editor, and the chief creative officer and the publisher of DC. And everything that you see around me, once again, is a Jim Lee creation. Now, let's drop in on a conversation that he's having with the founder of Gold House. Now, Gold House, if you don't know what that is, well, you're about to find out.
Hi, I'm Bing Chen. I'm part of Gold House. We're the largest collective of top Asian cultural leaders in the country, dedicated to ensuring the accurate representation and success of both the Asian as well as multicultural communities. It is such a spoiling treat to be able to interview one of the foremost Asian godfathers, as well as godfathers of comic books, storytelling, and art around the world. And that is, of course, the mighty Jim Lee. Jim, thank you so much for letting us speak with you today.
Hey, good to see you again, Bing.
Likewise, sir. I'll get right to it because I know how busy you are with the incredible DC fandom that you helped engineer. And this will sound sycophantic, but you really are a legend. I mean, you've literally invented superheroes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you still have the Guinness World Record.
Yeah, this guy's mic is actually hurting my ears.
Of all time.
Yeah, it's like 8 million copies of a comic I did decades ago. But yeah, it's still standing today. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm curious, given you've seen so much because you've built so much, what's different about superheroes today from when you first started?
So much is different. I mean, I've been in the business for over 3 decades now. So I've seen quite an evolution, not just in terms of the type of storytelling, but the creative community, the people that tell the stories. Our fan base is much more balanced out than it used to be back when I started.
No. Let's not grab everything.
Male, 10% female.
Let's not grab everything, buddy.
The pantheon of characters is predominantly white, living or operating out of New York City.
Gotta wait on mommy to get your
Gotham,
walker so you can
Metropolis.
eat.
And what you're seeing today is that we are in a global business. I mean, you know, through the power of media, film, TV, games, our content, our characters are global. You know, we have fans all over the world now.
Baby go bird.
Like on my Instagram following, in the third biggest country of followers is Brazil. And, you know,
amazing.
Yeah, we publish in Brazil, but not like a ton of content. And that just like shows, it speaks to their passion, their love for our characters. They know our mythology inside and out. So you just start realizing that it's not just about North America or our just, you know, our core publishing business. It's everyone around the world. That's the potential market and the reach. And so it's really exciting to have seen the evolution of this business move from something that was really kind of small and insular to something that really has kind of taken over pop culture, really. Everyone on the streets wearing the t-shirts. Back then, if you wore the t-shirt, you might get beat up. You know, exactly. But now today, it's like, it's a badge of your fandom, right? It's like what you love, and it's no big deal. In fact, it's kind of cool, which is amazing. I feel like we live in an alternate reality sometimes.
I mean, it's so easy to say in hindsight because you've done it, but you know, you mentioned diversity in race and gender and geography and so forth, and the DC multiverse is certainly known widely for so many of these firsts. I mean, you have this insanely interwoven multiverse on the CW. You're the first studio to win Best Actor at the Oscars for a superhero and Joker, or really a villain, I should say, a super villain. I mean, I could go on and on. I hate to ask you this way, but how do you decide which of these risks to take, given you were the first and are the first in so many? And what can we expect to see next from the DC multiverse?
Our last chance for today is Suicide Squad kills the Justice League chat. That's our last chance.
Fear. I mean, I think there was probably an old school thinking, like, for example, like a female lead can't carry a movie, right? A lot of these sort of old school ideas of what worked or what the audience wanted or didn't want. And in many ways, it's been transformed, by the fact that it's become more global, that the audience has changed. And I think also data, right? Data is really interesting now because we actually have now direct consumer insights as to what they want and what they're looking for. And what they're looking for is representation. They're looking for
yeah, no
MK11
yet.
The world they live in. They want to see themselves represented on the screen in the pages of the comic books. And that is something that I'll just speak to my own fandom. You know, I've been around for a long time. That's not even an expectation I had as a kid, right? You just wanted to see something that entertained you. And now there's a lot more fan engagement. There's a more direct connection between the content makers and the audience themselves. And you see that manifested in so many different ways, sometimes negatively, but predominantly, I think it's really healthy and interesting, and it's transforming the business. So it's not about taking risks. It's about feeding the appetite, you know, the desires of so many people want to see characters. And now you're seeing people want, you know, can you make a deaf character? Can you make a character from my home country? How do you tell these stories authentically? And that means working with new voices, new talent from around the world. So to me, it's not about risk, it's about opportunity. And so it's really a golden era for content makers and definitely the world that we live in. We need to create more diverse characters. We need to create more.
This is extremely sad, chat, but we'll see.
I've seen that gradually change, but it's really accelerated in the past probably 5 to 10 years. And the demand is even more than ever before. And so I think it's a real responsibility on our shoulders to address this concern, to address this appetite. And it's an exciting time to be a comic book creator.
Something I really admire about DC is how you remember the diversity is not just one-dimensional. It's not just a matter of, you know, race or gender or geography, but all the above. I mean, you also had the first transgender superhero on Supergirl with Nicole Maines, of course, right?
Yeah, sure.
And so it's really everyone being present. So much of this diversity, of course, begins on the page. Comics are not just some frivolous, fantastic world that we don't identify with. They're a new mythology. And I've often thought about this of how, you know, we look to Greek
look on your
mythology
face
and
says
so
fuck
forth,
this shit,
it's
dude.
been a while outside of comic books since
I was definitely expecting it to be a lot more hype for not only me, but for, you know, the people who are going to watch this, you know.
And making it canon. Like, how does it become a real mythos for people? Because you've done this through characters.
Yeah. No, it's a really interesting process. You know, when you get into comics, you're a fan, and you don't think necessarily about the underpinnings, the concepts, and the themes that are kind of, you know, that are connecting you to the material, right? You're just reading the story and you think it's entertainment. But a lot of times these stories are driven by, you know, characters that are underdogs, characters that have horrible, tragic things happen to them, like Batman. They have to overcome all odds and strive to be the best, to overcome their own personal demons. And to me, that's something that connects all of us, right? It's a universal thing, this need to overcome adversity. And how do we face adversity? And how do we turn adversity into something that's positive in our lives? So in my mind, it's more than just entertainment. And that's what keeps this stuff compelling. It keeps it around for 80 years. We've been publishing stories for 85 years. Batman's been around for 81 years. Yeah. And we're excited to introduce
even there? He was supposed to be.
Version of Batman that speaks to a whole new audience that will last another 80 years. So this is our mission. And this is something that we don't take lightly. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun to do at the same time, right? So it's a really, really cool way to kind of be creative, share stories about, you know, coming of age, of dealing with personal responsibility, introducing young people to these themes, and then seeing these ideas kind of become cool video games or TV shows or movies. I mean, it's icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, the DC
we got less than an hour until Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, so
games, you got
we got less than an hour.
Film, and everyone and their mother across Hollywood wants that next great franchise like the multiverse that you've built. What can you tease about how you think about the evolution of the DC multiverse? We know it's inclusive, but what are the other things you can tease of its evolution?
I think we're in early days of it. I mean, the multiverse is something that DC popularized. If you think about fiction in general, DC did it first back in 1961. Kind of introduced this idea that there are alternate versions of everyone and all the superheroes on alternate Earths, and they're all slightly different. And that basically opens up the pantheon, the storytelling, to all sorts of incredible ideas. And now you can explore different themes in different ways. It's really about taking the road not taken and being able to kind of have your cake and eat it too, and just, you know, have Earth 3 where all the character, the Justice League are villains and the only hero is Luthor, and kind of exploring that dynamic. And it's a great foil to the core characters and knowing who they are. So it gives our creators tremendous freedom to tell their stories, and also allows us to introduce diversity and inclusivity through the multiverse, right? Earth 23 there's a black Superman.
They said MK was going to be there. I know.
And so, what kind of world does that look like?
And yeah, Aftermath memes now. I don't have any more.
Our Earth with Superman in it, with Clark Kent, and so these are great stories to be able to tell, and it's just really about broadening the experience and giving our creators the amazing tools to tell whatever story they want to.
What's the most exciting set of developments for you in comic books right now?
Right now,
I'm back, took a nap. Welcome back, Michael. Did you have a good nap, homie?
Program just last April. I mean, we've worked on it for years prior, but this is a huge opportunity for us. It's one of the fastest.
I'm not sitting through another event like this for DC Fandom.
Than who buy,
unless MK is confirmed, like they're saying they're 100%. I mean, Ed Boon was supposed to be 100% here. Holy shit! Oh my god, dude, Daniel, thank you for the 10, brother. Daniel Johnson, this is for having to deal with this boredom. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support in this boring time. And I just appreciate the support that you just gave the channel, homie. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much for that 10, homie. Still nothing? Yeah, Jack, nothing. Still.
In a previous panel during Fandom that we have acclaimed legendary writer John Ridley coming
all we can do is wait. Maybe
he is
at Suicide Squad.
He's actually going to come on board.
I can say this at least. I'm at least extremely excited for Batman Gotham Knights.
Introducing a new Black Batman. And
I'm extremely excited for Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, even though we had to wait 7 hours
and impact on the
for that.
Of the mythology.
I'm still excited.
It is really an interesting take that's driven by his own personal relationship with his
But
two
thank you
sons.
so much again, Daniel. Thank you so much,
cool
brother.
Story,
thank
we're
you.
Excited to
Zed Boon's still coming. We don't know. We don't know. He was confirmed for it.
And that's kind of part of the story. Is like. We know who these heroes
I'm checking Twitter to see if he said
their
anything.
Core values, what they stand for.
Looks like he ain't said anything.
That way, we can all identify with it. And I think as we drive forward with this mythology, I think we have to look beyond just what has been established and look to other ways of really kind of updating and contemporizing the mythology. And that really is kind of our core mission, is like looking at these
I'm burning out on MK11, man. I'm burning out on MK11 because there's really nothing to do now. I mean, the game's so basic.
How do we keep this interesting?
The characters are so basic, you know?
This is the kind of creative work that I love being involved in, and having someone like John who has the creative chops.
How do you feel about Batman not being in Gotham Knights? I'm cool with it, dude. I'm cool with it.
The rest of the DC universe is something.
I'm cool with it. I love the Bat family. I love Red Hood. I love Nightwing. I love Batgirl, Robin. So I'm okay with it.
Hold on to some forms of legacy, but how do you be brave and smart and forward-looking enough to reflect today as well? And it's sometimes harder than it seems to balance the two. So no, I can't wait for that.
Gotham Knights is going to be really fun.
Last question is,
it also looks like an RPG. So there's going to be different gear. There's going to be gear we can get and build our characters in different ways. There's going to be leveling up. There hopefully raids. There's co-op.
Dog characters, just
so like I'm cool with it.
And certainly when I was like 8 or 10, it's
cool
just more whimsical, and it just appeals to, like, if you ever interact with young kids, the things they find funny are very
stayed home from my cabin for this very disappointing. So thank you for another stop, Daniel. Holy shit, brother. Thank you, dude. And I get it, man. This is extremely disappointing. I mean, I've gotten a lot of amazing support today from chat, from everyone, a lot of viewers today. So I mean, I'm happy with my stats, man, but I'm disappointed for the community. I'm disappointed for the MK community, for my community, because we were all looking forward to this and looking forward to actual news and shit to talk about. So I get the disappointment, dude. It's fucking, it sucks. My phone just went off. Maybe Ed tweeted something.
Story. And so that's one of my more
Dead Matter and Ed,
favorite characters from my childhood. And I always like kind of sharing his story because he's not very well known, and someday maybe he'll be on the big screen. And let me tell you, that is really a skill set in and of itself. You look at James Gunn, and he's doing Suicide Squad. He went deep into the DC catalog of characters, and he pulled out some tertiary, and I don't even know what's beyond, like below tertiary. He took some
quaternary,
deep cuts into the DC catalog and pulled out these obscure characters with pretty random powers, but he made them really compelling by giving them cool backstories, cool character arcs, and I think people are going to go like, wow, that's amazing.
We'll see. We'll see. My last hope, my final hope is for Ed to do what he did at the, what was it? Somebody was telling me about it the other day.
Movie star.
Somebody was telling me about it the other day about Ed getting ready to show a game award or something, and that's how he revealed MK11. He interrupted, and the MK11 trailer just started.
Thank you for sharing your superhero buzz. I wish the wonderful
the MK11 trailer just started playing. Maybe he'll do that with Suicide Squad too.
And then that's the
we'll
thing.
see.
He never like. He doesn't gain weight.
Is this almost over? Yeah, I've got about an hour left.
Consume anything. I don't know where it goes.
Ow,
and, that's an interesting story. What is in his digestive system?
Rams said the Game Awards shit. Yeah. Rams was telling me about that on the podcast.
Those are some dirty words.
Rams was telling me about that on the podcast.
Thank you so much for spending time with us, and congratulations on today and all the insane announcements. Again, like as a nephew, as a fan, it's just such a treat. So thanks so much again for spending the time.
All right, thank you, Big. That was a tremendous pleasure. Thank you.
What time is Suicide Squad? 8:10, I believe. Thank you, the Gaming Core. Ram said what? About how MK11 was revealed in the middle of Game Awards, in the Game Awards.
This was an amazing, very cool, unique experience.
Thank you, Sean.
I worked off of a lot of the creativity of other people within DC and Warner Brothers who basically came up with the overall map for DC Fandom, right? The center Hall of Heroes Island, and then the 5 different islands that kind of float around it. I saw that there were 3 statues of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, and then this giant kind of auditorium behind it. So first
I had a lot of fun doing that with Rams.
And I drew the Trinity.
I had a lot of fun doing that with Rams, dude.
For the overall Hall of Heroes space.
That was a lot of fun.
I was really inspired by the Justice League Watchtower, the satellite.
Rams is just a really nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
It looks futuristic, but also very
The amount of crap DC got for the CNN part, right, dude? That was ridiculous. Everybody's saying it's not MK fandom, it's DC fandom, but they literally just went full CNN. That wasn't fucking DC.
We started with the concept designs done in pencil, to inks, and then to color.
Rams is cool. He's a really, really nice dude. You know what I'm saying?
Al Sinclair, who's my trusted colorist, gave it a really cool silver and gold palette. When we started seeing the initial 3D assets come over, I was completely blown away. The actual floor of the hall is like one giant canvas. It was really flattering and really cool to see the art blown up in this gigantic scale behind the host. We knew that we wanted to have a space that was not confined by our imagination. We wanted to run amok with these crazy ideas, point to walls and spaces and things which should materialize and appear out of nowhere, and give us the ability
is cool. Subscribe to him as well. Yeah, he's a really, really nice dude. He is a really nice dude, man.
To make
is it done? No, we got about another hour.
Space active and alive.
What are people crying about? Ed Boon says Fandom is for DC, superhero characters, not MK, but people think Ed Boon is trolling. Everybody knows because he told the truth. Listen, Hans, here's the thing. If it was fully about DC Comics and nothing else, why did they have Baraka in the trailer? Why did they have Baraka in the trailer with the Killer Croc skin on? They could have kept it 100% DC, no Baraka, no nothing, and just had the Joker from MK11 playing that trailer instead of Baraka. Why is Ed Boon at DC Fandom?
It's time to go back to you guys, the fans, for more questions. Now, this fan might look familiar to some of you guys.
And MK was on sale during the DC Fandom sale.
The Amazons really inspired me, so I just decided to train myself to be a warrior. Do you have any tips?
Yeah, well, you definitely need strength and drive and discipline and coordination, kindness and courage. That's a starting list.
Oh, check.
Yeah, I miss the old Jake from State Farm.
If I want to try to compete in the Amazon games, just checking, it's still all Amazon on the Mascara, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen for you. But keep up with the training. You never know.
Okay, maybe I could
I like her movies, but I don't really like her.
Give a helping hand or some water.
I like Wonder Woman, the movie, but I don't really like her.
If they drop it, maybe.
Okay. All right then. Cool.
I'm so excited to share with you guys 24 hours of unprecedented geekdom with everybody here today, and to introduce, of course, the DC Fandom Shazam panel. Now, the 2019 movie was not only groundbreaking as a superhero movie with something for everyone of every age, but it was everything you and I wanted from Shazam and the
Yeah,
Shazam
this is Wonder Woman fandom, guys.
The star of this movie
They misspelled it.
as big a kid as he is on
This
the
was not
inside,
Detective Comics fandom. This was Wonder Woman fandom. The guy who wrote the title was just illiterate. He's dyslexic.
Do is say this word: Shazam!
What's up, fam? Welcome to the Shazam 2 panel. I'm Zachary Levi, here to talk about our bonkers awesome sequel. And, you know, answer as many of your questions as I can. Listen, you've been getting a lot of hot exclusive content from a bunch of other DC joints, you know, poster reveals and
what about the Suicide Squad game? It's after this, actually, I think. Let me look.
I'm a little bit.
No, it's after the fucking Wonder Woman panel. Another fucking Wonder Woman
panel. I can
panel.
share my excitement and how thrilled I am about Shazam 2.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Which may or may not be the title, because again, you know, just a little limited in what I can talk about. Let's just get to your questions. I think that's probably let's do that. That's a good idea. Just gonna get to my iPad over here and let's just dive in here. From Nora in Canada. What's up, eh? Will there be a DC cameo in this movie? Nora, that is an awesome question that I unfortunately I don't really have an answer for, because again, ever so slightly hamstrung in what I can reveal to you, the fans. Let's look at some other questions. I can't talk about them. Like I said, I don't really have an answer. I can't actually look. Ultimately, as you've probably picked up on, I can't say about. I'm sorry, squat. Can I say?
Please do not.
Squat. Listen, you're smart people, right? I mean, we all know that these panels are just ridiculous clown shows where they trot out a bunch of actors to sell something out of nothing. So the real question is, how am I, Zachary Levi, supposed to fill 6 minutes alone without squat? Well, the answer is, boom. Hey!
Hi. Hey, Faith.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so guys, what is all this?
All right, Chad, I'm back.
That is an awesome question. It's a Shazam 2 panel that we're now going to all do together right now.
Wait, does that mean I can talk about the secret cameo?
No, you cannot talk about that stuff. Asher, Angel.
Well, what about all of the new villains?
Villains, singular, plural. Yeah, who would possibly know, Megan? Because, you know, it's all a mystery. It's all a mystery. Okay, listen, they're very nice giving people at the studio. They won't really let us say much about our movie, but here we are, nonetheless,
23 minutes,
trying to provide the fans here with some exclusive content.
I can draw a poster for our new movie.
Yeah, that's super cute, Faith. Why don't you knock yourself out?
I'm pretty talented.
You're super talented. Absolutely. I think you're gonna do a bang-up job, whatever you do.
Oh, Zach, what is that you're drinking? Is that a Flow Subs protein shake?
As a matter of fact, Jack, it is. Checks in the mail. Yeah, no, thanks for asking. This is the salted vanilla caramel protein. Oh, listen.
Hey, speaking of that,
The Rock Johnson
Chat, speaking of that, fuck that shit.
Jason Momoa
Fuck that shit. Hold up. Promoting that shit. Hold up. Fuck whatever the hell he was drinking, brothers. Fuck that shit. Look, what you need to drink,
Okay, guys.
you need to head to jujuenergy.com. Fucking load picture. Come on now. Fucking load.
Since we can't say anything.
Load picture. All right, fuck it. We'll do it from here. Y'all need to go to jujuenergy.com. That's the real gamer energy. Okay, shut up, Zach. Go to jujuenergy.com. All right, you can get 10% off using code Tootin for a little jar of amazing gamer energy, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't have one right now because my samples are being sent out, but 10% off with code Tootin. All right, fuck what he's drinking. Drink what I'm promoting. Alright? Alright. Okay.
I've been working on the Shazam movie. I just goosed the energy a bit, brightened up the color palette.
Sorry, you recut my movie?
David Sandberg, our illustrious director. Hi, how are you?
Hey, finish the poster.
Oh, that's adorable. I can't wait to see it.
Wait. Faith, is that Sinbad the comedian?
Hang on a second. Somebody's trying to call in here. Maybe that's Adam.
So you're saying G Fuel is bad? I'm saying Juju Energy's better.
It looks like you. Hold on a second. Sinbad, are you in Shazam too?
Well, you tell me, John Krasinski, am I? Because everybody thought I was in Shazam 1 before it even existed. Google it. I'm number 3 on the Mandela list, all right?
Oh, I'm so confused.
Man, you confused. You try to live in
AMK,
everybody.
it's not yet, Joe.
Everybody. I mean,
Not
my
yet.
family, everybody thinks you started a film called Shazam when it didn't
I'm not
exist.
saying G Fuel's bad or anything. I'm just saying Juju Energy is a fucking lot better.
Shazam,
10% off, code 2.
Relegated to the
Check
false
out.
memories of a tired generation, man. I'm here right now to rectify that situation. Once and for all, with a big prominent role.
Oh
in
god, I
Shazam
accidentally
2.
did this right
Thank
in
you
front of my
very much.
face. People are gonna call me. I'm in the Illuminati now.
Demand that.
I got range,
Fuck,
man. I can
I
play
didn't
like
think that one
anything. I can
through.
play like good guy, bad guy. I can play Shazam's trainer. And great news, David. I already started working out for the movie. Check this out, man. I'm gonna look so good.
JujuEnergy.com,
I even do
Rufus.
nude scenes.
Head over
Little
there.
booty, not a lot.
Faith, don't draw that.
Hey guys,
Fucking-
sorry.
It's fucking gamer energy.
What the heck,
Brother.
dude? Where have you been? Things have been getting crazy in here.
I clicked the wrong link. The plot for Shazam 2's it's crazy, by the way.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm gonna be in that one too.
Sinbad?
Okay, guys.
Fury of the Gods.
Is that the title of our movie? Shazam Theory of the Gods?
For real? That's the title?
Yes.
No
No squat. Exclusive
What the
content.
Elitist, what did you even just type?
Sinbad, finally.
Well, I guess they didn't have much to say. Except the
That's
freaking
not true.
title, guys! We got the title! Yay! Now, our fans are flying high with some incredible costumes, so let's take a look at some of the best of fan hero cosplay.
Green Apple. Green Apple, looks dope. Huh? Green Apple, dude. If MK11 doesn't show up, I will say the N-word. And if you say the N-word, I will ban you. Green apple flavored Juju Energy. Yes, sir. Green apple is amazing in every flavor. 10% off. Juju. Discount code. It's a steal! The WB Games announcement isn't for about 15, 21
one of their
minutes.
favorite games from set, Werewolf. Our game today, Werewolf 9084, has a DC twist. At night, scheming villains work to capture unsuspecting civilians.
I will say
the
the Ed
superhero
word.
tries to save the day, and a detective works to discover who the bad guys are. The catch is,
Putin loves black
our players
people?
don't know who has
Of course,
which
I
role,
love all
and
people.
They have to figure
Unless
it
you're a
out
dick.
before the villains win. Let's see what happens.
Welcome everyone to the first ever game of Werewolf 1984. A wonderful
gonna name
game
a
filled with
flavor
laughs,
after you
deceits,
after this,
and
right,
elimination. Was that a howl? Was that a howl?
Yeah, thanks for the sub, Colby. I appreciate that, homie. Toot fruit, bro. Toot fruit. I need it. Yeah, I love you too, Solomon. Thank you for all the support, brother. I read your messages last night. Hopefully you got mine. Don't trip on those fucking fools. You know what I'm saying?
For an annual
Don't trip
gala.
on them fools.
Long
I
ballroom
appreciate your
gowns,
support.
very
I
chic
appreciate your
wear.
support.
Everyone is enjoying their night with a wonderful glass of champagne.
Any other flavors from Juju
maybe
Energy
some
that I can
rosé
recommend? If
on
I'm being
their hands,
100% honest,
and, some
guys,
tab colas
I
for
actually
those
haven't gotten my samples
It's
yet.
glamorous,
But I
dreamy
have looked
music is
up a
playing.
lot of reviews
Everyone
for
is
Juju
having an
Energy. A
amazing
lot of
time.
people are saying really good
However,
things about it, so
unbeknownst
I
to the
can't really
guests, there are
recommend
some
any
villains
flavor
who
besides
plan
what
to
flavor
capture
that I
some of
know
you.
I'll like,
So
green apple.
everyone, Please
but I
close
will
your
be getting
eyes
Cherry
and let the
in the
night
mail
begin.
to actually try, and I'm gonna review it on the channel for everybody. But that will be the one that I'll be able to recommend.
Everyone, please wake up. So,
They look like a good product. They have a good view behind them, a good goal and objective and what they stand for. And they have a lot of good reviews, so I'm completely okay with being a sponsor for them without trying it yet.
able to save Pedro in
Yeah, you
time.
missed Black Adam.
So,
How much do they cost? I think about $35 a jar, a little jar.
So typical. I'm so afraid I was gonna win.
You're done.
All right, bye.
Oh man.
You guys should deliberate between each other. I'm gonna give you like 2 or 3 minutes.
I know who one of the villains is. It's Chris.
Okay.
No. Yes.
It's Chris.
You got me.
It's Chris. Because
Keeps you energy in mind and chat. Hell yeah, TC. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Using that discount code actually helps me out a lot too. Using my discount code, if you do decide to buy Juju, if anybody in the chat does, it really helps me out too.
We all have our eyes closed. You're clearly doing something, and he responds.
I'm eventually gonna like see if I can get some for some giveaways for everybody.
Was that his voice? I did hear somebody's voice.
Someone was speaking, isn't it?
But how do we know it was Chris?
It's strong, son.
I can't believe I'm out.
Yeah, the discount code's online only, I believe.
I'm positive.
I don't think they have stores.
I don't want Chris to leave the game, but that sounded just like Chris, and whoever it was.
Chris is fucking eating, dude.
In the middle of their interaction with
Look at Chris. Chris Pine don't give a damn, dude. He's sitting down there fucking eating, brother.
Patty is so.
You were the first person to talk, so maybe you have something to hide because
thou does protest too much.
Welcome back, Dino. Welcome back, brother.
You know it was Chris.
I've played this game many times, and I'm telling you, I'm surprised you all did. If all of us have our eyes closed, and somebody is muffling, and then they go, "Oh, I see." They have their eyes open.
If I get a chance to meet y'all, I'm gonna lose it, dude. I really want to do a meetup, dude. I really want to do a meetup.
I don't think it was that clear. It was more muffled.
Hey, Samurai, how are you today, brother? What time is the Suicide Squad game revealed? Right after this, so maybe another 15-20 minutes.
Can I just say one quick thing? Connie, I do actually think is a villain because before we started, when she was asking about the rules, she goes, "So you just BS?" But you wouldn't say you just BS. You're a civilian. You'd say, so you just tell them you're actually a civilian.
Or I am extremely empathic, which is, Patty will confirm. I am so empathic that I continuously put myself in the other person's place, and that is what I was doing. I am
incredibly empathetic.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, do we all want to unanimously vote on who?
I sadly say vote on Chris because it's the only person I'm sure about.
I think
you guys, yeah.
I'll hop on board with that.
Okay. 2 votes for Chris. Jesse, you're voting for yourself, Chris?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Who wants Connie to be voted out? 1, 2, 3. And who wants Patty to be voted out?
Chris can't vote twice. I think. Look at Jesse. Vote twice. That's literally enough. We are straight up anarchists. He is. Look at Jesse.
Oh, chat, I'm doing something.
It's the same way I play.
I gotta shout myself out, chat. Hold on.
The only one who has gotten 5 votes is Chris. So unfortunately, Chris, you are voted.
I gotta shout myself out, chat. Give me a
reveal
second.
Who you are to the public?
I'm a sandwich-eating villain.
Oh, so let's jump into round 2. The night creeps up again. Everyone, please close your eyes.
Yo, we are getting so close to
All right,
5K,
everyone,
boys.
Please
So
wake up.
fucking
We have
close.
an eventful day ahead of us. It is upsetting to say, but the party did in fact get sour yet again. The villains are out there, and they captured.
Moon the teleporter? What are you talking about,
has been
homie?
captured by the villain.
Wow.
So who must have done these these horrible deeds.
So chat, how are y'all doing? What's up?
I was doing a breathing exercise during that time.
You read?
I will say one thing.
How y'all doing, chat? After fucking 6 hours, 7 hours of absolute jack shit.
The night.
That is on felt like that was my static.
Yeah, there's static on your line.
What are y'all hoping for? If it does get revealed,
I think we can all agree.
if it does get revealed, what are y'all hoping for?
No, I heard that little laughter, and then I heard the static. Guys.
Look, guys, I'm just an everyday art collector. I'm at this.
Now I know he's definitely.
I'm a big Bears fan.
I vote Ravi.
Wow.
Yeah, I vote
Wow.
Ravi too. Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Now we know
it does get revealed.
Connie, we have two people who just outed themselves. They're clearly colluding.
Smoke Sector, Melina, Havoc, Takeda.
What was specific to me about the static?
Michael Myers,
causing static when you move around and you
Hal Jordan, Harley Quinn, smoke weed every day.
Actually, I fixed
Patty
my
for
static. If you look at the chat room.
Oh, it's
okay. So why don't you
See a
check
lot
the
of high
record?
hopes, a lot of high hopes. Let's hope they don't let us down, brother. Let's hope Ed don't let us down.
This brings me to another
Let's hope
theory
Ed
that I
don't let
was
us
working
down.
on during my breath work, which, by the way, all the progress is gone.
Spider-Man. You got Hardy's
on a theory that Patty knew that Chris was on her team, took him out so that she could last the full game.
But I also will
Let's
say
stay
one
hopeful,
thing, and I
boys.
just wanna keep
Serena,
that in mind. I
Melina,
also heard Kelvin
Smoking
laugh.
Melina.
Now,
Yo, what's up,
Kelvin could've
Leonard?
laughed while my eyes were
Leonard?
shut
Leonard.
Because he was a detective.
Leonard.
Or because
I'm not even going to dignify that.
I didn't.
Natara.
Are we
Cyrax.
guessing detective and superhero?
10 minutes, boys.
No, we're
10
all
minutes.
But I'm just trying to say.
Let's get into it.
It was during detective.
Let's get into it. Just give me Havoc and Smoking. I'll be fine.
I think it
Let's
was during
hope,
detective,
brothers.
'cause I've heard a voice during
Fucking
detective,
hope.
But if I did too. That's okay. That's okay.
Fucking hope.
It could have just been Chris eating his 15-foot hoagie.
I actually really
Mando has been
wanna hear
captured
what
too.
Jesse thinks.
Mando, no.
She has been very quiet.
Very quiet. I know. So
I mean, I just want to know your opinion.
Let's hope, boys. Let's
think
fucking hope. We gotta
the
get those high
static is
hopes going. We gotta get that
interesting,
big dick
but do
energy going. You know what I'm saying?
was there static at the
That big dick
same
energy,
time that he said
hopeful energy
OIC,
coming.
Or was it at a separate time that would have implied
Let's make our
movement?
dreams a reality. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, I'm hoping. Ed Boon is giving. He gave me hope.
Yes.
Posting about Suicide Squad when no one else was. He gave me hope.
Is because it's only
He
what
gave me a
happens
little
when
bit
the
of
villains
hope.
have their eyes closed.
Yeah.
I also would like to hear what Jonathan says because I think he's been very quiet.
Yeah.
How much
That
time?
Robbie
About
was,
10 minutes,
he was
15
very
minutes.
concerned
15 minutes.
when
Do
Gal
it. Do it
got
now, Ed.
captured,
Do it
unfortunately.
now.
Oh,
I smoke
interesting.
stogies.
And by the way, the villains wouldn't want to take out another villain. So I thought she was a villain, which has happened
Come on,
between us
boys.
before, and it was very hard to have to call out, as it is with Chris, my friend.
We have to have
big
hope.
Villains, but it was true.
So who can take out another
Let me
villain?
give me some prayer hands in the chat, boys. Let's get some prayer hands in the chat. If we're really, really hopeful,
We only have
get some
Chris,
prayer
right?
hands in the
We only have
chat.
2 villains left now.
You only have 2 villains left.
If they voted out Gal, there would only be one. So they probably would put one of their own out.
So
I say,
There we go. I see them prayer hands. Let's get them prayer hands in the chat. We're so fucking close. Please, God.
It might be too late here, Robbie. It might be too late.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at all the people. Look at all the boxes of people that don't want me
Get
to
it.
speak. These are our oppressors.
Ed Boon is not gonna let us down right now. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna let us down.
Who votes for Robbie to be
He's
taken
not gonna
out?
let us
Please
down.
raise your hand.
And even if he does,
That is-
Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League's gonna be dope.
That is a lot of people.
Unanimous, my bro.
All right, Robbie, I'm so sorry to say, but you are
I like the peaches.
You are out, Robbie. Do you want to reveal who you are?
Hell yeah, brothers. Hell yeah. Show that support. We got this shit. Something's gonna get revealed. We gotta stay hopeful. Jesus Christ. Gotta stay hopeful.
Let's jump into round 3. The night is back again. Please close
This shit's
your
almost
eyes.
over. This shit's almost over. I'm so hyped, guys. I'm really fucking hoping, brothers. I am really fucking
Everyone,
hoping.
please wake up. Unfortunately, the villains are on a roll. they have
really fucking hoping, chat.
manipulated the situation,
Really
and
hoping.
it just seems like Patty, poor Patty, has been captured.
Thank God.
We are dwindling.
I'm playing.
Please,
I'm playing.
let's figure out.
Some fucking. There's gonna be like some new gaming news website that's watched this whole stream and seen me this upset, and they're gonna take everything I said out of context and write like this big long article about how much of a fucking asshole I
We all
am.
felt bad and we were surprised, but Gal, you did not look surprised that he was a civilian. So I feel like you knew because you have your eyes open.
Gal's captured.
No, I voted on that.
Never mind.
Okay, there was one.
Gotta stay
superhero
hopeful,
there.
brothers.
We are 6 left. Okay, one superhero.
They're gonna end up writing a fucking
one
thing about
detective,
Dino.
2 villains. That means that 2 of us that are left here are
I'm
civilians.
gonna go piss so I can redeem myself. I don't know why I'm drinking this.
The other
Bolt 24 not a sponsor.
that are not superheroes and are not detective.
Because it goes
are
right
villains.
through me.
So,
Two villains, is what you're saying.
2 civilians.
Alright,
2
Nikio,
villains, and
fucking
1 superhero
hurry,
and 1
brother.
detective right here.
They can't
Don't let us down, Ed. Don't let us down.
And then Pedro was captured too.
Pedro was captured first.
Dude, a comedian, when he doesn't even try to be, he'd be another Johnny Cage in a pale heaven. I appreciate that, Solomon. Thank you. I don't think I'm that funny.
And every time
Even though I
the
try.
detective writes it.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Calvin,
I'll
what do you have
look
to
at
say
it.
about that?
Silent marker I bought on Amazon for $99. So
That is an
nice try.
No, the sound.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you have a mark. Okay, well.
I do, and it makes the same noise.
Where's
that we
Ed?
heard
Ed,
during,
save us from this. We've
but
had
he
way
was
too much
holding
fucking Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
All the ones who have been eliminated, they look so sad. Look at them. Patty looks pissed. Gal's on her fucking phone. Pedro's staring into
Or I'll get
fucking
captured right after this.
someone's soul.
very
And he
true.
just looks like he smelled a
I
fart.
still think it's Connie.
I am literally like the kind of person who can walk through any security because they know.
The worst villain can walk through any security.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Jonathan's got his mask on. Something's going on. We've got some
I'm
clenched.
just chilling, fam.
Oh, Jonathan, what are you?
I'm just chilling. I'm watching comics.
I think Connie can't.
Gal
be a
looks
villain
passive-aggressive.
because Chris voted for her the first time, and he was.
I agree. Yeah.
Chris looks uncomfortable. He does.
Venom's the last round. I'm pointing at herself.
Pedro's like fucking. He's staring.
And then people.
Look at. He looks
Yeah,
so
he's the
hurt.
villains
Who
when he said
hurt
the
you,
second
Pedro?
one.
Mando, who
Himself.
hurt you?
I didn't mean.
He looks like he smelled a fart. Chris looks uncomfortable. Gal's just done with this whole fucking thing.
I read an article one day.
Patty's
that you
like,
did once, Mr.
she's
Reeves, that I'm a really good
heard
liar.
what the internet's been saying for the past 6 hours.
I did. I read it somewhere.
Oh no, now see, now I'm
out.
Robin, because Robin, that is.
Yeah, let's not say shoot Patty in the chat. That's not okay. Let's not say that.
By the way, I
Don't
never
do
said
that.
that. I'm a terrible liar.
It wasn't
So
not. That
now
was.
I think it's
it was
Robin.
a magazine.
It's Robin. I think Robin
Yeah,
makes.
Robin, you're very calm.
Oh, Robin, I see. Now you're saying it because the everything's closing in.
Everything's
Good.
closing in.
The moment you said Pedro looks like he smelled a fart, I farted.
go back
Nice.
to that
But not
Good
the
to
blue
know.
one. The blue one's different.
Is this the last Wonder Woman panel?
I
Hopefully.
can hear whether it was blue or black.
It says it
You want
is.
to compare marker noises?
Yes, please.
Do we check on that?
That's a great
Poor
idea.
Patty.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Hey, Jesse, go.
Patty's gotten a lot of shit. Look, dude, fucking zoom in on her and just start playing
You
Mad
guys, it was
World.
during the detective. You don't want to vote out the detective.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I love you
That's
too,
one
Solomon.
bad
You're
thing.
trying to find the villains, unless
But
you're a
don't the
villain.
villains.
Unless you're a villain.
What time is Fandom
Alright,
over? In
so
about 40
while we
minutes, I
have to vote,
think.
let's do some voting. So,
Vote for
from
Connie.
what I was understanding, Robin.
She
people
looks
thought
so
Robin was the
upset.
villain. Does it? Who wants to
me,
vote for
but
that?
I'm not sure anymore.
Yes,
I'm
He
voting
looks so upset.
You're voting Robin?
She's
Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, no one.
He's not
Who's
cracked
voting
the
for
grin in
Calvin?
like 5 minutes.
No one? Okay. Connie? Anyone voting for Connie?
He's not smiled in 5 minutes.
Hey. Just for the fun of it, anyone voting Jonathan? No, and Jesse?
Jonathan, I'll do it. Just come on, somebody back me up here. There's got to be somebody who believes
I'm
that
just a sweet
Jonathan
young
could
man.
be like
The praying man in the bottom left is very uncomfortable. Yeah, Chris looks very uncomfortable, dude.
Connie, I think it's time. I think you got voted
Jonathan
out.
is a mood.
Connie. Unfortunately, she was the civilian. I will confirm that.
They upset it, Mando.
Wow, the numbers are going down.
You're doing me a concern.
2 villains.
You're
on the
doing me a
board
very
currently,
big concern.
and we have 3
Kathleen.
civilians, including superhero and detective. All right, so let's jump into the next round. Round
Doing me a
4.
concern.
Everyone, please close your eyes. Everyone, wake up. Seems
You're
that the
doing me a
villains are
concern.
back at it again, and they were able to successfully capture someone. Kristen, unfortunately, was captured last night in a dreadful match. So who could we assume?
Dude, we pretty
did
much,
that?
besides when
There's
YouTube
4
took
of you guys.
everything down, I think we hit like a peak of like 480 some viewers,
Can everyone
470 or
reveal their writing
480
utensil?
some concurrent viewers. And like this whole stream, we haven't really dropped below 300.
That is a
We dropped below there a couple of times, especially when the stream got reset because of YouTube. But like, this has been crazy, bro. Thank you guys so much for all the support today. Thank you. This has been fucking awesome. I've been sitting here. If it wasn't for you guys, I've been sitting here bored out of my fucking mind for like 7 hours now. But you guys have made this so fun for me. Thank you all so much. This has been amazing.
No.
No?
This has been amazing.
These guys will put themselves into a circle, the villain.
Jonathan's in England. He's like, I just need to go get a pint. I just
He's trying to get a London Pride.
He's
Right.
in Phoenix, Arizona. The accent is a whole thing that he does.
It's a
20 minutes? Not 20 minutes even. It's like a few minutes, dude.
Okay.
Robin
You need a
was
lot more
trying to
subs than a lot of
vote out
YouTubers. You're a real one.
Kristen as
I
the
appreciate
villain,
that, Miles.
and
Thank you so
Howard
much.
feels
Hey, thank you for being here, Shock. I
Kristen was
appreciate
not a
it.
villain.
Yeah, love you too, Devin. Thank you
Wait,
all.
Who else
Thank
voted
you all.
for Connie?
Is this shit over yet?
Did Kelvin vote for Connie?
Been watching this the whole time and you made this more entertaining than the event itself. I appreciate that, TC. Thank you so much. I tried, dude. I tried.
But we're, so
I tried.
everyone is sure that Kelvin is a
Toot for
detective.
press.
Is it true? Is it false? We don't know, but we are sure.
So it's between Kristen, Jesse, and Kelvin, and Jonathan.
Yeah, I
it's
love
between
all
Jesse,
y'all.
Jonathan,
Thank y'all
and
all for
Kelvin.
being here.
And you.
And Robin.
Notice me, I joined the stream once it started. What's up, Gertis? I haven't seen you type hardly, brother.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't know how you can.
Can we just fast forward this shit? I wish. Hey, thanks for the sub, Ed. Thanks for the sub, homie. Back, not even gonna ask what you missed. You didn't miss shit. Nothing.
Who
Not
would we
anything.
like to vote out? Let's do a vote for Jonathan.
Thanks for watching this night,
Who's voting
this
for
whole nightmare of an event. Yo, man, thank you for being here. I've seen your name here pretty much the whole time, too, along with some other people.
Well, I don't even think we can vote for anyone else. Jonathan.
Been here for over 90% of the stream. Yeah, I've seen your name in here a lot. We're almost back up to 400 viewers.
Do you want to reveal what you are?
Almost back up to 400 viewers.
I actually think that was the
Hey,
last
Scruff, thank you for being in here, homie. Thank you all. Well, we're getting closer to the end of this event. I just wanted to go ahead and take the time to thank you all for being here.
I knew it.
My weapon.
Yeah, I've seen your name in here for a while too, Trolls. Yeah, I've seen your name in here for a while too, Destiny. And I know your other account, Melina.
So Robin and Kelvin were the villain. Gal was
This
the
has been an
detective.
amazing experience for me.
was the
This has been
superhero.
an amazing experience for me.
Sorry, Kelvin, did I capture you? That was slick.
Yeah, you
Tooth's probably gonna go relax after 8 hours of watching this after this event's over, homie.
Pedro, you chose to. Yes.
No way I'd be
and
watching
I
this
said
if
that
you
he
weren't
was
streaming it. I appreciate you being here, homie. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
well, he wasn't a villain, so I told you that. No,
It's
he
not
was
safe to say that yet, Jessica.
But he
We still got a little bit more.
And he should have saved himself.
You're amazing.
Because if
Thank
he
you.
saved
You're amazing
himself,
for being here.
Then he wouldn't have been captured.
Pedro, yes, you were like.
Instead, I saved Robin.
Damn it, Ed. If it wasn't for you, I would have watched only like 5 minutes of this shit and said fuck it, I've been here the whole time other than like 15 minutes. Thanks, James. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you all. This has been insane for me. This has been insane. Thank you, Assassin. That means a lot, homie. I hope to see a lot of y'all come back to the stream even when we're not doing a big event like this. I hope to see a lot of y'all come back and hang out.
enjoyed watching you work.
Robin reading an article. That was.
What do you think about Gotham Knights?
read
I
it.
think it looks amazing, dude. I think it looks sick. I cannot wait to get my hands
Thank you
on it.
everyone for coming and playing the Werewolf 1984. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys.
You were
Good
great,
job,
Savannah.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Love you, man. Not the cake God. Yo, it's all good, dude.
Thanks
Love
so
you
much
too.
for watching. And
Yeah,
enjoy
thanks
the
for the
rest
sub,
of
Marky.
DC
Thank you
Fandom.
so much, brother. This was fun too.
Now,
Joe, it
our
was a
next
lot of
vocal
fun.
host
Here
is
we go,
fluent in
brothers.
everything from
Here we go.
games
Thank
to
you for making this fun. Hey,
geeks.
thank you for
She's
making this
tech
fun
girl
for me.
Samurai from
First
South
time in your
Africa.
streams. Love
Take
you,
it away,
Vince, man.
Sam.
Thank you, Star Killer. Thank you so much, dude.
Hello world, Sam
All right, here we
Roger,
go.
and I'm so excited about
Here we
the
go.
amazing content we have in the DC fandom. There is
Okay.
so much to see and do. Now, gaming is my passion, and I am hyped because we have another announcement from Warner Brothers Games. I think we should share the killer news with you. And who's going to do it? The one and only Will Arnett.
Huh? Oh, watch it. Alright, here we go, boys.
Son of
Here
a
we go.
bitch, that hurts. Golly. DC,
Here we go.
you're the
I'm fucking
cheapest
bouncing
teleporters.
up and
That
down right
hurts.
now, dude. I'm fucking
All right, Fandomers. I think I know why I'm here.
Fandomers.
Check this out.
Alright, chat. Alright, chat. I'm in this shit. Brainiac. Rip steady.
I've got eyes on the target.
Is that Harley? That's Harley.
I'm going in.
Yeah, that's Harley.
We lost the target. Repeat. Task Force X has lost the target. Damn it.
That looks like Injustice.
Don't worry, boss. We got this. Hey, Boomer! Lay down suppressant fire.
Captain Boomerang.
Down, Hal. The ears are still ringing after that last Barney.
Dead shot.
What is that?
I like that they stuck
Australian
with the
for
black
hangover?
deck shot, like Will Smith. I like that.
I believe
King
I can
Shark.
translate. Boomerang has a concussion.
The leaks are looking real.
In our last
King Shark.
Guess those teeth are sharper than your eyes, Shark Man. I never miss.
Never miss. Yeah, we bloody
Maybe.
know. You never shut up about it.
Task Force X. Alpha target is in the open. Get your asses to the Metropolis Grand Hotel and engage. Before I have another reason to blow those bombs in your heads.
Shit.
Please don't shut me down for the music. Please. Please don't shut me down for the music, WB. This looks fucking dope though, dude. I'm watching over there. I'm watching for that. This looks fucking dope though, dude. Hopefully if it's just for this little short minute.
Smooth.
Well,
It ain't shut us down yet.
That's reminded me of something. Oh yeah! Waller's stupid alpha target. Who we supposed to be killing again?
Shit. Superman.
Look, it's Superman. The mighty Superman has just rescued that pilot.
What a show off.
Oh, this looks so cool.
We're on a top secret assassination mission here.
No.
What the fuck? Oh shit, dude! They're under Brainiac's brainwash shit. Bro!
Big things happen every time we meet, like a trash team. I shouldn't have done that, Shock.
2022? What?
Are you serious?
That's so far away.
Wow. Okay. Very dangerous. Yeah, that's more dangerous than they said it would be. It's come on, get me out of here, please.
Hold on, chat.
Hello.
Oh, I got someone.
Hold on, chat.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Harley freaking Quinn, fart face. Who are you?
Hold on, chat.
Hey, Jux, come here.
Hey, who is it? A new lawyer? You gotta help us, mate.
No. I'm sorry. No, I'm not a lawyer. Although I probably played one once. But no. I'm Will Arnett.
Will Arnett? I'm your biggest fan. BoJack was the only thing that kept me going in Bel Rev. Every night. Starved. Tortured.
Wait.
An actor? Great. Hang up, Quinn.
No. Wait. Hang on. Don't hang up. Look, maybe I can help. What seems to be the problem?
It's Waller. She wants us to kill the bloody Justice League. We're way out of our depth here. We need to get out of this insane mission.
Speak for yourself. I can see the headlines now. Harley Quinn finally kills the Bat.
Okay, well, there you go. That is the can-do attitude that I'd expect from a group called the Suicide Squad.
That moniker does not bode well for our chance of success.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you just give me the rundown? Who are you guys? What kind of powers you got? I mean, what are we working with here?
Captain.
Sure thing, William. The name's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, the leaks look real.
I'm the leader of our little task force. I like baseball bats, explosives, dead superheroes, things that go kablooey, and the Great British Bake Off.
I'm Deadshot, team leader, world's deadliest assassin and most dangerous marksman alive. And I'm
Chat, we'll see.
King Shark. I am a demigod, the rightful ruler of the seas, and therefore the true team leader.
And last but not least, the one, the only
4.5, damn.
Boomerang. I'm what you call
Chat.
a supervillain. But don't try calling me the leader of this sorry lot. No, thank you. Leaders are the first to get their heads blown off.
Okay, so what? And forgive me, you throw boomerangs?
Exactly. Don't know why it took everyone else so long to get it.
Aw, sweetie, we just didn't care.
Okay, well, I mean, does anyone have laser vision or like a kryptonite-powered suit or?
Well, you might have us confused with Lex Luthor.
Well, there's got to be a way.
Not yet.
I mean,
We're gonna see.
Is
Chat.
depending on you
Hold
guys,
on.
right? When I look at you, I don't see a
Long
drunk
chat. We're gonna see.
or a killer or an evil clown lady or a giant monster.
Hey, who are you calling a giant monster?
No. You see, what I see heroes.
You must not have heard of us. We ain't your heroes.
Okay, fine. Criminals ready to pay back society and earn themselves a full pardon.
Full pardon? That ain't bad. Or do we get to kill them all? Even Flash?
Yes. The mission
Right.
is literally called Suicide Squad Kill
they're
the
just
Justice
giving their
League.
profiles,
That is
like,
kind of the whole
who they
point.
Ooh, do I get to like devour them and gain their powers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll watch it here in
I
a
can't
little
see
bit.
why not.
Holy shit. What, Joe? 459. Well, hi.
Paying back those self-righteous pricks.
What's up, Joe?
Then it is decided. Let us do it for acclaimed actor Will Arnett.
Oh.
Will.
Yes, thank you. I do what I can with my looks and my steely soft voice and of course my looks. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Just hold on, guys. Hold on, chat. Give it a minute.
Nothing? Okay. Well, thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Have fun with your mission.
Take care. I'm a huge fan, like literally the biggest one.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Yeah. I have a feeling that things are about to get really messy. Would you please get me the hell out of here?
We're not doing this, right? Not a chance.
That still stings.
Hold on, chat.
I mean, it beats the subway, but... Oh. Hey, you must be Sefton.
I am indeed. Hi, Will.
Hey, man. Sefton Hill from Rocksteady Studios, y'all. Sefton, how'd you get here? Did DC also teleport you into the cyberspace realm?
This is kind of cringe,
they just
but
sent
still.
me this green screen for my house.
Is it? You got a green screen? Good. That's neat. Lucky for you. DC actually teleported me into the Fandom, which
please,
really
Ed.
hurts,
Please,
but,
God.
Good. Green screen. Well, you're lucky. Cool. Good for you. Okay, well, I guess, look, the cat is finally out of the bag here. This is Rocksteady's new game, and there is a lot of anticipation behind it, right? And the Arkham games are extremely popular, and buzz has been building behind this new game. So, what can you tell us?
Hey, Blake.
Well, I'm really excited and proud to be able to reveal Rocksteady's Suicide Squad.
Come on,
it's
Ed.
a unique new franchise for gaming, and we've been able to put our own spin on it and create something really special that I think gamers are going to love and enjoy.
Ed.
Obviously, it's brought to you by the team that created Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. And in fact, this is a continuation of the Arkhamverse, so a lot of the through threads and the storylines you're going to see come to fruition in this game. So we've been able to combine all of that core DNA with some really great, unique innovations and create what we think is going to be a totally original gameplay experience.
Okay, well, that's awesome. But let me just ask you this. Why this game? Why Suicide Squad?
Well, when we're starting any game, Rocksteady games are all about a character-driven game. You know, it's all about that kind of heart and soul of the characters that we want to bring to life.
Em is shaking him up and down on my leg.
All the different properties, all the different great characters that they have. And Suicide Squad really spoke
to us. He loves making noise, dude.
Fascinating
He loves making noise.
And the fact that it's fusing all of these characters
It's not over yet,
when you're
chat.
creating a game, you're creating a universe.
It's not over
and you
yet.
want to build it with real heart and soul inside it, and that's what really inspired us to make the Suicide
It's him
Squad
bouncing
game,
up and down.
because,
He's having fun.
You know, DC have these fantastic roster of villains.
Chat,
and being
it's
able
not
to
over
actually
yet,
play
okay?
these villains and see the interaction and life between them is something that got us really energized and excited.
I guess for me, my biggest question, and really probably everybody's biggest question that they
Welcome
want to
back.
know is,
It's not over yet,
and
chat.
no offense, but what is wrong with you, man? Why are you making a game about a group of bad guys taking on some of the most beloved heroes of all time?
Well, I think for us, we always want to put our characters in interesting and exciting and dynamic situations, and it felt like the Suicide Squad naturally really lends itself to
Not
that.
over yet,
even
chat.
just starting
Check
with their
Twitter.
boss, Amanda Waller. You know,
X
she's
Twitter.
part protagonist, but also part antagonist. You know, she's stuck these nanite bombs
About
in their
X Twitter.
heads, and she's forcing them to do this impossible mission. This mission to take on and kill the Justice League, and I think that's where you always find, I think, the magic is when you can put characters in these situations that are absolutely impossible. And then to a certain extent, these things kind of write themselves, because once you've got that premise, you just let that live and breathe. And you think, right, well, how the hell can the Suicide Squad kill the Justice League? How can that even happen? And really, that's the genesis of the game. And then it's down to us to take
Ed
the power
said
on
they're
this
not done with
journey and tell the
MK11
story
yet,
of how
but
that
we're
could
still yet
even
to
be
see,
possible.
dude.
Hearing that, let's
I
get
saw
into
it.
it.
I
Let's get
looked.
into the nitty-gritty, the stuff that the
looked.
hardcore gamers like me want to know. Exactly.
He said we're not even close to done with
what kind of
MK11
game
yet.
is this? What am I doing in this game?
So the game is a hybrid of
That's all he
Rocksteady's
said.
experience in bringing
He
characters
responded
like
to a
Batman
tweet.
to life, that superhero
It was a meme,
empowerment,
and he said that was fine, but we're
combined
not even
with
close
really
to done with
powerful,
MK11
awesome
yet.
gunplay. So the superhero empowerment, I guess supervillain empowerment here, is looking at each one of the individual squad members and looking at what's unique
It
about
ain't over
them
yet,
and
chat.
transferring
We're
this into
almost
this
at
really
500
powerful
viewers.
gameplay. And using that again, those skills and techniques that we've learned over
God
the years,
damn.
but actually adding more richness and depth to each of them. So each one of them has a richer move set, more things you can do, and more skill required to master them than you even had with Batman. So to do that across the spectrum of Suicide Squad members,
It's not over
has been
yet,
something
chat.
that's been really enjoyable, and I'm really proud of what the team have achieved there. And then you can combine that with the gunplay, you know, the awesome weapons you're developing over the course of the game, combined with the melee weapons that you have, like Deadshot's wrist cannons, Harley's baseball bat, sharp wielding twin cleavers, and special enhanced traversal moves you can use, like Deadshot doing a fuel dump and setting enemies on fire. You know, so it's really about creating a whole spectrum of possibilities for the player to use.
Except we're not done yet with MK11
as much as they can.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Let's take a couple questions now. We've got a question from Altair from the UK, and he wants to know, what has been the most exciting part about working on this new game?
Well, I think one thing we were really excited about was to bring Metropolis to life. So Metropolis itself is really the 5th character in the game.
Come on.
It's we've treated the same with Gotham,
Come on,
Arkham City, Arkham Knight.
490 viewers. I know, I'm fucking freaking out internally right now, Dino. I'm flipping shit right now.
It's something that really speaks to the player, and being able to realize it to a level of detail that's never been done before in any medium. So we created this open world over which the game takes place. And I think
I've been sitting here for 7 fucking hours.
DC fans. I think they're going to love
Reveal
it and really enjoy it. And
something.
it's something that I'm really proud of. Team have done a phenomenal job with that.
We have another question here, also from the UK, which is, you're from the UK, and both questions are from the UK, so somebody do the math. But Ella's from the UK wants to know, with the Suicide Squad game that's coming up, will we be playing as every character from the squad, or just one? And if it is just one, which character is it going to be? Because want some help killing Superman.
Well, the game itself, the structure of the game,
what I'm expecting right now is Ed to be one of the questions. That would be the best thing. Ed pops up on video chat like I thought he was going to with Black Adam.
You'll still have a full squad with you. You'll have 2 players.
This is multiplayer? Dope, dude.
Who will fight along with you and really join in the fun and obviously give you that squad experience. But if you want to play multiplayer with your friends, that's still absolutely great. They can join in
all of
and
the new
take the
games
role
coming
of the other
out.
squad members.
Batman, Gotham
And the
Knights,
great thing
and
is that
Suicide
that's a
Squad Kills the
dynamic
Justice League.
experience. So you can
It's all
play some of the story single player, some
multiplayer. So that's cool.
The
That's
whole
something we've
game
always
is
wanted.
accessible, single player, multiplayer, in and out of those 2 modes, however you want to do it. So it's really something that we just want to give up to the fans and let them choose. And of course, if you're playing single player, the other cool thing is you can even switch between the characters. You're never locked to any particular
Don't let me down, Ed.
for any particular section of the game.
Don't let us down. There's fucking almost 500 people here. Don't let us down.
You can do that. And then boom, just instantly switch to playing as Harley, swinging around and flying into enemies with a baseball bat around the head. So there's so much freedom in the way you play the game because we really wanted to get across that feeling of being a whole squad and not just one person going on this mission.
Lastly, I'd like to know, if it's okay with you, if can I be in the new game? I'm not saying Task Force X. I'm just saying maybe just like a random handsome guy who's, you know, hanging out in Metropolis, just being handsome and dodging chunks of debris.
I think we can maybe make something work, Will.
Great. Well, then it's settled. That's awesome. That's the contract. Thank you for joining us, Sefton. It's the game looks absolutely spectacular, and it will be made even better by the appearance of me as an NPC.
Sure thing, Will. Good luck teleporting home.
I saw him retweet shit, but that's about it.
Are you kidding me? That game looks insane. Talk about turning the tables.
I am right there with you, Sam. It looks so awesome. In fact, you know what? I officially challenge you to a game.
I mean, we've been hanging out with the fans all day, but we also have our fan questions.
I have so many questions, Sam, but I'm actually going to hold them for Matt Reeves, who's going to be joining us here very soon.
Okay, great. I tell you what, why don't we go and chat to James Gunn and see what he had to say when I asked him my question, which was, if you could be a Suicide Squad member or which member you identify with the most, who would it be and why?
I probably identify with Polka Dot Man because he is completely an outsider who's a mess, who doesn't know what's going on. And but I wish that I could be, I guess I wish I could be Ratcatcher too, because I think she's the only character that has any sense of herself and any grounding in sort of a human sort of way. So I really like Ratcatcher too, if there's one I want it to be.
Okay, that's it for me.
Damn it, chat.
Aisha to end the show. Bye.
Thank you so much, Sam. That was killer. Guys, there is no place that I would rather be than right here with you right now in this hallowed place where we all get to come together to celebrate us, the fans, and all things DC. And I've got to pinch myself right now to make sure I'm not dreaming, because we have the man who is starring in the next feature film incarnation of one of DC's most popular characters of all time. We're talking more than 80 years here, guys. So ready your bodies, because here is the Batman, Robert Pattinson.
God fucking damn it,
As
chat.
you probably already know, we were in the beginning stages of production when COVID hit, so now I'm very anxious to get back to work and continue to form this beloved character. I've always been a massive fan. I'm not really allowed to share anything, so I'm going to hand it over to the great Matt Reeves, who's somewhere around here, and he can determine what can and can't be talked about. But I do know that if you stick around till the end,
God damn it, dude.
Cool surprise. So I hope you enjoy.
Oh man.
Matt, I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, as Robert said, it's super early to tell us much about the movie, but I think what's exciting about where we are with DC and with this franchise specifically is that there's been a multiverse of Batman, right? And now you're taking over this particular iteration of Batman. What made you want to tell a Batman story? I mean, this is a heavy lift. What was it that drew you to this character in this world?
Look, I love Batman, and I've loved Batman since I was a kid.
I'm so
and
disappointed
I never
right
even
now.
imagined, when I began making movies, that I would do genre movies, because I just loved certain kinds of movies that were very character based. And it's really interesting that as I got deeper into genre, I realized that that was a way to do very emotional stories, but under the guise of these sort of great mythic tales. And in particular, what excited me, and the thing I related to in the Batman story,
Dude, I'm
was that
only so
he isn't a
disappointed because
superhero
I
in the
wanted
traditional
this game to
sense.
keep
He might have a
going
cape,
because
but he
I
can't
don't have
fly.
any
He's
interest
like
in
you and me,
playing
but
it
if he has a
whatsoever.
superpower, it's the ability to endure.
I have
and
no
not only
interest
the
in
ability,
playing
but the kind of
MK11,
compulsion.
and this was
so
kind of
that
like,
idea of
I
being
was
that
hoping this would
driven by
reignite
your
it for me, and
past
we could
and
get
by
back.
the things that you can't quite resolve in yourself. Like he's
we
a
get
very
back
alive
into playing
character.
MK
And to
some
me,
more,
to
you know
tell
what I
a
mean?
version of Batman
Playing
where,
some
again,
more
it wasn't
MK,
about how he
having fun
became
playing
Batman,
fighting games
but it's
again,
about
and, you know,
the early days of how he is
I
Batman.
really
and he
expected
is so far from being perfect.
them to actually
and
reveal
watch
something here, 'cause it
us
made a lot
sort
of sense, but
see
I guess
him
not, dude.
becoming
I guess
what we all
not.
know about him and see it in
Same
new
time
ways.
tomorrow, yeah,
I felt
probably,
like that was a way
probably,
to do
I'm sure.
something that hadn't been done.
Probably,
and that
bro.
was
Oh
really
wait, no,
what I was
tomorrow's my
excited
day
to be
off,
able to
guys.
do in this
Tomorrow's my day
iteration.
off.
You have said
Yeah. I'll
that
see
all
y'all
of
on
us
Monday.
imagine ourselves, or have imagined ourselves
We're
to be
gonna
Batman.
watch
And I
this
know
to the
that's
end.
why
I've been
I
sitting
love
here for this long.
Those stories from the time I was a kid, because he didn't come from another planet, right? He doesn't have magical powers. He's just a guy that wants to do good.
I'll
and that's the thing.
update
The other
further on
question is,
this,
what is
but
good? One of the things that I think is
got
interesting
a
is learning
funeral this
how
week
to
too,
be
so
Batman.
I don't know if I'll have
the
to
whole
take that day
idea,
off
this
when
is
it
all
will
an
be or whatever.
experiment in the movie. The idea
But
is that we're in year 2. It's the
we'll be
Gotham
back on
experiment.
Monday,
It's a
probably.
criminological experiment. He's trying to figure out sort of
Why did you guys
what he
expect
can do
you
that
got
can
your
finally
hope?
change
What
this
did you guys
place.
expect?
And in
You
our
got your hopes
story,
way too high for nothing.
as
I mean,
he's
it
in
made a
that
lot of
mode,
sense.
That's where you meet him, and
It
you
made
see that
sense
he is
for them to
charting
actually,
what he's doing, and he's seeing
do
that
it
he's not
because
having
Baraka
any
was
of
in
the
the
effect that he
DC
wants to
Fandom
have
trailer
yet.
and
And
everything
that
else.
is when the
It
murders
made a lot
start
of
to
sense.
happen, and then the
And
murders
plus,
begin
4
to
months of
describe
absolutely
sort of the
nothing.
history
How
of
can you not
Gotham
hope
in a
for
way
something
that only
at an event
reinforces what
ran
he
by the
knows about
guys who
Gotham, but
own the
it
fucking,
opens up a
you know,
whole new world of
the
corruption that went much
IP?
farther. But as that story starts to come out,
How
without
can
being
you
an
not
origin
be
tale for him,
disappointed? How can
it
you
ends up being
expect
something
not
that touches
expect
on his
something to
origins.
be there
So
when
you
it's
start to see
literally
that as it
owned
starts
by
to
those
describe
people, and it's a
this
big
epic
event
history
for
of
those people?
corruption in Gotham, that you start to understand, well, where
Like, how
did
can
my
you not be
family sit in
frustrated
that?
after
And
4
that
months of
sense,
nothing?
I think all of that is a way to take a story that is a detective story, a very point of view story, a mystery. It's got, of course, you know, action, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of it, it also is incredibly personal for him, even though it is
I mean,
the story in which
you
he's
can
trying
say
to
nobody can be
understand and
mad, but they
unravel this
show
mystery.
Baraka in the trailer for
It's
DC
it's so
Fandom.
layered. I'm really excited about
Yeah,
it. Speaking
they
of what
showed
we know
Baraka in the
about
trailer.
Gotham,
It's
you've
owned by
revealed some of the
WB.
characters in this story, and the casting is just extraordinary.
They're amazing. I mean, you know, we have, you know, Paul Dano plays a version of the Riddler that no one has ever seen before, and it's really exciting. He's such an incredibly creative actor, and so what he is doing, I think, is going to blow people's minds. And then to have, you know, Zoe Kravitz, her iteration of Selena Kyle, like, to me, that's incredibly exciting.
Guys.
You have
Let's
an
not talk a lot of
iteration
shit.
that you've never seen
civil.
of what she's doing, but it touches on all these kind of iconic
Sorry,
sort of things that people know from the comics. So
shit.
it's always
yeah,
about trying
good,
to square.
I did it for the people. I was hoping we'd get something. I was hoping we wouldn't be let down, and we got let down.
That is really part of, I think, the exciting sort of process of making a Batman movie, which is to find a way to make it your own and to find a way for the actors
I think
to make it their own,
MK11 died tonight.
MK11 is fucking. People also go, oh, that's my Selena.
After probably so many, I mean, Koizi's pissed off about it. After so many big fans of MK and MK11 specifically, after so many of us fucking sat here through this bullshit.
Selena isn't Catwoman yet.
Xbox promoted MK11 being in the event. Yeah,
I
think this is the night MK11
being
does.
Called the Penguin, and the Riddler is just emerging for the first time. So that's all incredibly exciting. And then we have, like, you know, to have Andy Serkis, who is, you know, I work with on the Action movies, is one of the most
I just wanted to have fun with the fucking game again.
And he is playing an iteration of Alfred that I feel like people have never seen before, which is really exciting to share with people. And then we have an incredible, for me,
make the game
like,
yourself. I don't need to go make my game, make the game myself, Caden. I don't need to, because they make the game. It's not on the community that they barely update their community. It's not our fault that they have had zero almost communication all the way back to the fucking release of MK11, to the point where they had to go to Twitter and promise something was coming on, what was it, August 19th of last year, because they don't update their community at all.
In going on this sort of desire to solve,
like, it's not our fault they haven't had communication at all, man.
This series of
it's not our fault that they can't even let us know shit's coming.
All of these iterations of the beginnings of these characters, so that the whole movie is like, it's like a snowball roll.
Those fucking Suicide Squad motherfuckers just revealed their game 2 years early.
That's the attempt.
It's exciting to be able to talk to you in the middle of
not even Ed Boon, not specifically Ed Boon, because he doesn't run everything. NetherRealm Studios and WB can't let us know what's going to be coming in a fucking month or two for MK, or even if there is something coming. That is piss poor community management. And that's not on us for getting excited, because they have had a set release date and set schedule for every other DLC ever released.
For me,
and
the idea of this story was
4 months of nothing for a community that's been sitting here waiting for a game that's already admittedly not that good of a fighting game that needs content.
Deeper into an aspect of it, which in this case is the corrupt police department.
Like, it's not our fault they don't have very good communication skills.
The way we're going to do the series, which is, I mean, I'm incredible. I mean, Terrence
You can't get mad at us for being pissed off for that.
An incredible writer. So the idea that we got him to do this, I mean, just is literally a dream. And the idea is we go back to year 1, and year 1 is the beginning of the emergence. It's the first appearance of this masked vigilante
Twitter,
that starts to unsettle the city, and you start to see the story through the point of view of these corrupt cops, and one in particular, and the story is actually a battle for his soul. And he's a cop over generations, and the history of corruption in Gotham is enormous and goes back many years. And the story is like, as you realize that there's this myth building in the background, you're actually in a new place where you've never seen these characters before, some of which we'll touch on that you may have seen from the comics, but others totally new. Then you can go down an avenue and go into detail that you couldn't
We're allowed
do in
to be
a movie.
upset when we've
to
had
go
4
into these
years
sort of
of
rich
nothing,
places
or not
and meet
4 years,
entirely new
4 months of
characters
nothing.
that Terrence is going to create.
We're allowed to be upset when we've had 4 years of nothing
like I said, just
but skin pack announcements after being promised years of content for this game.
To it. Now,
we're
as
allowed
you know,
to be fucking
Matt,
upset, and I stand by
in the
that
DC
shit.
Fandom, it's not just a celebration of all the superheroes and the villains that we love, but most importantly, it's a celebration of the fans. So we have some questions for you straight from the fanverse. Okay?
Okay, cool.
Here we go. All right. This question comes from Arvin in the UAE, and he asks, when it comes to costume design and the collaboration processes behind it, to what extent were stars able to implement their own influence within the design?
I saw that
That's a good question. You know, actually, quite a bit. I mean,
yeah, the thing is, guys, the thing is, he can tweet that they're not even close to done with MK, but at the same time, a character from their game was in the trailer for this. Mortal Kombat 11 was promoted on Xbox as being a part of DC Fandom. Ed Boon was confirmed for DC Fandom, and nobody can go as far as to let us know after the time split between today and September 12th whether he's at this one or that one. They can't update us on whether MK is actually going to be there or if it's just for Injustice. They can't update us on shit.
The story, he's in year 2,
that's
so he's been wearing it. So like he goes every night looking for trouble. So you look at his cowl and you can actually see there are gashes in it, and all of that detail.
He is an awesome developer. He is an awesome creator. He's had amazing ideas that shaped my childhood and continue to shape my adult life, and gave me a fucking job to where I can sit here and talk to almost 500 people. But when our community, when the community that I love and have supported for like 4 years now, playing fighting games, not even doing YouTube, just playing fighting games. 4 or 5 years now, when we are getting shafted, even the people who want to defend it and say, what did y'all expect, it's DC fandom, even the people that want to defend it, I can't help but get pissed because everybody in this community that loves this game and loves this franchise, that wants it to stay alive and wants to continue having something to play by these people who are promising content. They're promising content to us. They promised us years of content. Can't even give us one update every fucking 4 months. Like, I can't help but get pissed for y'all. But that's bullshit.
City itself. So I wanted to ask you, what should we fans expect to see from Gotham City in this film?
That's horseshit, dude.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right. Like, it's just as important as any of the Rogues Gallery. It's sort of like the nature of what this place is and the history of it.
He posted a tease on his Twitter 14 minutes ago after a lot of people
it's the center of this
that
story,
I've seen,
the history of
a lot of people that I've seen sat here for 7 fucking hours expecting him. So a tease 14 minutes ago after 4 months of nothing, and 7 hours through an event that he was advertised to be at and his game was advertised to be at.
And Nolan had the version that he created in Batman
infuriating.
Begins, and that was a particular thing. And then parts of Chicago and parts of Pittsburgh. And what we're trying to do is create a version of it that you haven't seen before. So some of the locations that we've chosen, the idea is to take, let's say there's like we have like a Gotham Square. So that's like Times Square, right? Now if we shot it in Times Square, then you'd be like, I guess Gotham is New York. But in our case, it's actually going to be Liverpool. And the idea is to go to Liverpool where there's all the sort of the foundation of the Gothic architecture, and then add all of the more modern structures through CG, but in a way that you're going to, when you see the movie,
the thing is, like, don't go hating on Ed Boon, don't go hating on him, don't go talking shit, don't go saying you're going to kill him or anything. That's fucking horseshit. Don't do that. It's disappointing how they're running the.
That's amazing.
It's disappointing how they're running the community management for this
game. The movie is going to explore Bruce's second year as Batman. How do the citizens of Gotham perceive the vigilante?
Oh, that's a good question. Because it's still early and because he is a vigilante, which means he takes the law into his own hands. I mean, if you were in a city and there was a guy who dressed up as a bat and showed up out of the shadows and sometimes confronted those people and beat them up because he felt what they were doing was wrong, so that he could sort of put the fear of God in them about the crimes
they could
that they're
at least,
committing.
if we're getting the reveal on September 12th, that's fine. That's not that far away.
He's not
wait until September 12th.
The vision of the character
that's
that he
all
becomes,
good.
where
That's
he becomes
fucking
a symbol
cool.
of hope
I'll
for
wait
the city.
until then
He's
to know
early
that
in the
he's there.
trajectory, and so
but
they're afraid of him, frankly. He's kind of a growing
let
legend.
us
I think
know
there are some
that you
people who
got
are wondering, does
moved
he
to
exist? How
September
exactly does he
12th
exist? And that legend
instead
is
of
building day by
today,
day and has been
because
since
there
he
have
made his
been
first
no
appearance
announcements
about a
made
year
on
and a
Ed
half ago
Boon
as
getting
we were in year
switched to
2.
September 12th.
So yeah, the public is
on
afraid of him. I
NRS's
mean,
reveal
that's one
or
of the
being
things I
there
think
getting
that
switched
he
to
will
September
confront
12th.
in the course of the story, and that Rob has to
announcements,
sort of deal with in playing the
we didn't
character,
know.
which
We
is the
expected
idea of
him
how
at
he's
the
perceived.
main event today because of how big he is.
In Indonesia
but they
has
couldn't
a
even
video
update us on
question.
that.
What was the best part of Robert Pattinson that he was chosen as the new Batman?
I mean, the thing about Robert Pattinson is he's an incredible actor.
X said on his Twitter, literally said on his Twitter that we ain't done, not close.
6
yeah,
years
14
has
minutes
been incredible. Like
ago.
A friend of mine,
after the event is basically over, and after 4 months of nothing but a skin pack announcement earlier this month.
Rob in the movie has this incredible beard, and you're like, who is that? And it's Rob, and Rob in The Rover, and Rob in Good Time. He is like a chameleon, and he's just such a gifted actor, and he's been working on his craft in this really incredible way. And he also happens to be a tremendous, passionate sort of fan of Batman.
I bought this game fucking twice.
It was an incredible thing to be able to connect with him and to
don't
share
bully
our
him into saying
excitement about the
something. That's
character
fucked.
and to work with him. I mean, you know, he looks like Batman, but more than anything, he has the soul of someone, I think, that can play a Batman like you've never seen before.
Andy from
I actually
Australia
don't play MK, but I still watch amazing videos. Thanks, Elias. I appreciate that, dude.
Batmobile and Batbike, and did you have to build a set to create the Batcave?
I bought this game twice. I've supported this game. I make videos for this game every fucking day.
The first thing you have to do is you have to craft
like
a
I
story
said
that
on
you think
Twitter
is
earlier,
worthy of the
people are
character.
tired of leak videos. People are tired of people talking about leaks and promoting leaks and every fucking thing else. Well, you know what? If we had something to actually fucking talk about, if they actually announce shit every once in a while, we wouldn't have to make leak videos. We'd have shit to talk about.
You know,
if Ed is so tired of leaks himself, give us something to talk about.
Before we were quite done with the last
iteration. The only reason I make leak videos is because that's the only way to keep the community hyped up about content that's coming, because we get absolutely zero fucking announcements from MRS.
I already have a production designer on, and so he would be sending, as I'm writing scenes, I might send stuff to James, and he's like, oh, well, what about this for a Batcave? And so, yes, we had to build a set for it. But I think it's an incredibly original and different set. I think it's going to be really fun for the audience to discover what version of exactly this Batcave is going to be. The Batmobile and the Batsuit, they took a long time. You know, I mean, Glenn
I like to keep the reason I make leak videos is to keep the community
designing of it again
hyped
as
up.
I was writing, and the idea of him being able to fight in it.
Entitled.
And so they started
when we're told we're going to get content, when we're told it's going to be supported and get so much more content than any other MK game, Sephiroth,
and that, of course,
we're expecting content, and we're at least. I'm fine if the next piece of content takes a year to come out, but at least let us know it's coming.
What? That's the incredible candy, right?
That's all anybody's asked for. Let us know that it's coming.
Make sure that you're doing the right thing, and then when you get to dive into the idea of this car that again feels connected to this version of the character, a grounded version of the character. This is something that he built, and to try and look at those kind of rough seams and imagine how all that works. It's been an incredible sort of gift.
It's not entitlement. It's so much fun. Fucking communication.
Alejo from Argentina asks, what will be the main difference between this Batman and the other incarnations from previous films?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think, you know, as we said, it's not an origin tale, and when you're meeting him in the early days, and for me, what's really important about this iteration is that, you know, a lot of the other stories are very much about how he had to master his fear and master himself in order to become Batman, and that in that Batman state, he's sort of in his best self. And I think for me, what was exciting was not doing that, not doing the origin, not doing what we'd seen done so beautifully in other movies, but instead to meet him in the middle of this criminological experiment, to see him in the becoming of Batman, and to see him make mistakes as Batman, and see him grow.
Technically, we haven't paid for the DLC yet.
Do all of the things that we associate with Batman, but
we have not paid for the DLC yet, so we can't say we paid for the DLC that's coming, because we haven't.
The kid would have been to be Batman,
but we paid for the game. A lot of people, including myself, I probably wouldn't have bought this game if it didn't have a shit ton more content coming that was promised.
I hope is what's different about what we're doing is to try and do it in exactly that
I bought the game under the impression that there was going to be a lot more content and updates.
From the earlier history of the comics, like him being the world's greatest detective and how he got there. You know, those things have been touched on, but I don't know that they've been as central to the plot as they are in this particular Batman. So there's a lot of things I hope that will be totally different.
Cliff from Australia asks,
what's
one deep cut comic fans might be surprised to see has
I accidentally deleted your message, Shadowbreed, but I'm not dealing with that. I'm tired of your toxicity.
Of the character,
you kick
and I wanted
rocks,
to think of the psychology. For me, I think one of the cool deep dive ones was Darwin Cook's ego. He's confronting the beast that is Batman, and it's kind of, there's a kind of duality. I mean, there's a lot in
unless you were talking to the people who were talking to me
in the story about him confronting the shadow
side. If you were talking to the people that was talking to me, you can message me on Instagram. If you were talking to me,
but he's broken.
Out of here.
So
I'm done with
he's
your
doing all of these
negativity
things
and
for
toxicity.
the reasons that he thinks is right, and that have a heroic sort of grounding in them. There's also many things that are driven by the parts of himself he doesn't yet know.
Like this
and
is
so
just.
I would say that kind of sort of psychological Jungian shadow side. That
people
sort of version
have been
is very much connected to that vision from Darwin Cook from Ego.
Yosef from Bolivia says, which
you cannot get mad at people for being upset.
Matt Reeves, yours,
you cannot get mad and give a bunch of people shit for being upset, dude. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Detective story, because it is a thriller in the sort of cop world, and because it's about corruption, we're treating this Batman story as if this could have happened. I mean, the idea is that, as I said, Batman doesn't have this sort of the ability to have sort of super heroic powers. He just has super heroic focus and super heroic drive.
I mean, if something happens on September 12th, fine, that's cool.
You know, a lot of movies like Chinatown was a key one because Chinatown, Jake Gittes
we deserve some communication.
Sort of
every other community has had communication.
Story.
And
he discovers the depth of corruption in Los Angeles.
The guys
so
who
in that way, it's like a classic noir.
Don't update their game. They don't get the benefit of still staying alive. Their games don't still stay alive.
Are very much in that
the
mode.
only
so
reason Mortal Kombat has even lasted this long, MK11 has even lasted this long, is because it has the name Mortal Kombat. Any other game, if any other game was to do this, slightly smaller than Mortal Kombat, it'd have been dead a long fucking time ago.
I would say even a movie like Taxi Driver, the description of a place and very much getting inside of somebody's head.
But y'all cannot be going to talk to Ed Boon. Y'all cannot be going to talk shit to Ed Boon and everything else. That's not okay. Don't go send him hate messages. Don't do any of that shit. That's going overboard. Okay, that's going way overboard. We're allowed to be upset. We're allowed to have our opinions about the poor community management and everything else. We're allowed to have our opinions on that. But going overboard and going to message Ed Boon and, you know, all that shit that I've seen that he's been messaged, that is overboard. Do not do that. That's ridiculous.
Oh, totally. I mean, for me, that's
if
exciting.
If you're going and doing that, do not say you're a fan of my channel because I don't want people like that here.
Who have played Batman, like Adam West, when I was a kid.
I'm pissed because I sat here for 7 hours.
When I was
I wish we could have gotten an
watching
announcement or
him
something that Ed Boon wasn't here
blew my
today.
mind. I wanted to be Batman so badly. And then I remember when I was a little bit older and then Keaton came onto the scene with the Burton movie, I was like, I was so excited they were going to do a theatrical version of that. And then the iterations that have followed, like so many incredible people. I mean, Bale was amazing. I mean, incredible. Everything that Chris Nolan was astonishing. And I personally, I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he was incredible. Like an iteration again that we hadn't seen.
I don't know, man.
So like, in fact, I'm really excited because I know that they've got Zach is
I feel like we should have a lot better
new, Justice League
communication.
cut of his that he
we should have a lot more communication. They should be keeping us up to date. They should be letting us know
the idea that there are
some shit's happening.
First of all, to be a part of history like that is an incredible thing, and I do think that
they
that's
should
one of
be
the
letting
things.
us know what's happening, when it's going to happen.
When you look at the comics,
everything
there
else,
are so many iterations of Batman.
Just disappointing. We had a great stream otherwise, though. We had almost 500 people in here. I think our max was 497. We got a ton of support and donations today. It was a great stream. We had to ban a couple of assholes who were like telling us we weren't allowed to be upset because of poor communication.
Can find a new way of looking
at that character. Chat. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm very passionate about this because I'm seeing our community shafted. We're continuing to support a game that is not updating us or throwing us a bone at all. If this would have been any other game, if this would have been a game slightly smaller than MK, it didn't hold the Mortal Kombat name, the game would have been dead.
It's the strange thing of wanting to be able to find a way to come at it in some new way, and yet it has to be connected to that thing that you love.
That's not fair.
And that, for me, being part of that history and being part of all of that.
I mean, Dragon Ball FighterZ has been out since like what, the beginning of 2018. It updates. It's still getting new characters, you know, and they keep them up to date.
What the film is going to look like, and you know. This is a fan experience. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm not going to shy away from how I feel. And if people don't like that, then they don't have to be here. I'm very vocal. I'm very blunt. I give my opinions and I defend my community.
25-30% of the movie. So there's so much. This is just scratching the surface, but there was no way that I could come here and not bring a look at the movie. So yeah, I'm incredibly excited to share.
And I mean, that is entirely likely too.
Of our movie, and
that is entirely likely too.
Like
WB isn't wanting to support it because it's getting sold. Here we go, the Batman trailer. Let's see this. They need better community management, that's for goddamn sure. Love you. Love you.
From your secret friend. Who?
Oh, please. Don't ban me, YouTube. Don't fucking...
Having a clue.
I don't see why people named after Mortal Kombat characters are coming in here saying, haha, no MK reveal. It hurts you too, you fucking dipshit. Batman. Mute. I don't want to mute it. This song isn't a licensed song? Okay. Is it?
Why is he writing to you?
Okay.
If you are just...
Yep. I gotta mute it. Gotta mute it. We'll watch it, but we can't have it on. We'll watch it, though. We can't have the music on. We'll watch it, though. Yo, Robert Pattinson looks fucking good, dude. He looks good as Batman. Look at him. It's your fault, you fucking leaker. Sure it is, dude. Sure it is. Whatever you say, home dog. If we had something to actually talk about, we wouldn't be making leak videos. That's on the community. That is on NetherRealm. If they don't want leaks, if they don't want people to talk about leaks, actually give us something to talk about, because I keep the community hyped up for content that could be coming about with possible leaks that come out. Possibilities of what could be coming, because we don't get actual fucking announcements from the game developer. Alright, is that over? Okay.
Excited for this film. It's amazing that you only shot, you know, a quarter of it, and it's already feels so robust and intricate, and I can't wait to see the finished product. Thank you so much for being here with me and with all the fans around the world who are so excited for this film.
Some YouTubers are flat out lying to people how.
Super
I'm not.
pumped for the Batman.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here, and I'm really excited that we're going to get back to making this movie so that you guys can see
leaking bitch. You dumb bitch.
A huge thank you to the fans around
the
world
shit.
for your dedication to
There's the
DC,
end.
and honestly for being the inspiration behind the whole DC fandom itself. We literally would not be here if it wasn't for you. You're awesome. And for those of you who are just joining us now, stay tuned for the Wonder Woman panel as our DC Fandom's show starts from the top in just a minute. That is right. The same amazing programming and this incredible Hall of Heroes coming your way. So if you took a bathroom break and missed even a minute, do not move, because the show is going to go on.
All right, chat.
Again.
I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back,
and
then we're going to talk about this shit. All right. I'll be right back, chat. We're going to talk about this. But I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Hold on. Let me fix it real quick. I'll be right back, chat, and then we're gonna talk about it. Alright, chat. Let's talk about this shit. Hold on. Let me fix this. Oh, I'm just gonna stay on this because I didn't fix anything else. So, we got absolutely jack shit today. Which is ridiculous to me. We got jack shit today. We didn't get anything for MK11. Nothing, man. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous to me. You know what I'm saying? That's honestly kind of ridiculous to me. Make the camera bigger. I mean, look, Everybody can say we're entitled or whatever else. They can say that we're just bitching and we don't deserve it or whatever, but you know, man, when it comes down to it, pros have dropped the game, casuals are dropping the game, everybody's dropping the game. I've dropped the game and I cover the game. I don't play MK11 anymore, chat. I don't play it on stream. I play Escape from Tarkov. All I do is cover it on YouTube. And, you know, that's because there's no content. Like, we've been promised content for months. He even just tweeted out that they're not even close to done with MK11 yet. But still, they can't update us on anything. You know what I'm saying? This is my fault, technically. How is this my fault? How is this my fault, Dragonwhelp? How is this anybody's fault other than the community managers? What the hell? If this is anybody's fault, it's all the content creators who are not holding who are not holding NetherRealm accountable for barely communicating with their community. This ain't my fault. This is everybody else's fault who has a platform and is not saying anything about the piss poor community management and updates. Like, you got hyped. You make no sense. You got hyped off of leaks. I got hyped off of leaks because that was the only type of update we were getting, even if they were fake. We have nothing to talk about. We have no future content to talk about. No hints. No announcements. No reveals. No nothing for 4 months. We don't have shit else to talk about for content that's coming in the future besides leaks that may or may not be true. If you want to blame it on anybody, blame it on the people with a platform who are not holding NRS accountable for no updates, no community management, no nothing, dude. Like, can't wait for Brusk to say I told you so. I mean, he can say I told you so. That's fine. I don't care. The only people who really keep the community going are the people who talk about the future of the content. The future content that could be added. I mean, that's just how it goes. Yeah, moral of the story, don't believe every leak you come across. I mean, that's not even the moral of the story. The moral of the story is have better communication with your community so people don't have to believe leaks. Actually give your community updates on content that's coming, content that you promised. Actually give them updates and they won't have to resort to leaks for something to be excited about. Holy shit! Yo, it's Dope Boy. Thanks for the 5, homie. So sorry you had to waste so many hours of your life, and I understand your frustration. Been playing MK since Armageddon. It's sad to see. Thank you so much for the support to the channel, brother, and to me, and for help keeping everything going. And I completely agree, brother. I mean, like I've said for the past few minutes, if it was any other game with any other name, besides the obvious Call of Duties, like if it wasn't a AAA game, the game would have been dead. But because it has the name Mortal Kombat, it doesn't die, even though it deserves to. Because you don't see these motherfuckers. Alright, look. How about a game like Escape from Tarkov? Let's look. A game like Mountain Blade Bannerlord or Escape from Tarkov. Let's look at how often Escape from Tarkov actually updates their community. I spelled that wrong. It's fine. Community updates. The lead developer the creator of Escape from Tarkov, goes on podcasts like once a month to discuss the shit that's coming in his game. Shit that's not coming for 6 months. Dead Matter, they have updated their community on everything that is going to be coming and be in the game for months. Do you think if these guys stopped doing that, their game wouldn't die? Escape from Tarkov might be popular, but it's not a AAA game. It doesn't hold the name Mortal Kombat. That shit would be dead in a month. Same with Dead Matter. Same with Mountain Blade Warband. DayZ died for doing the same fucking thing. DayZ, one of the most popular mods turned into games ever. Piss poor community management. That game's fucking dead. Like, that's the thing, dude. That's the thing. Hell Let Loose, Hunt Showdown, they all update their community. Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, they update their community. And that's why I like playing fucking... That's why I like playing fucking, not indie games, but early access games. Because you have your hits, you have your misses. I mean, you have your misses, but when you have your hits, you have your hits. Like, they update their games, they give you new content, they stay in communication and everything else. These AAA games get to a point where they're like, oh, well, we ain't gotta update shit about shit for fucking 4 months, 5 months. Like, and they think a skin pack. They think a skin pack is enough to justify everything. Did I say For Honor? No, I didn't mean to say For Honor. I meant to say Escape from Tarkov, Dead by Daylight, Hunt Showdown, Hell Let Loose, Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord. Games like that. Not For Honor. Fuck For Honor. Not For Honor. And the people going around... Nah, Shaq talked about For Honor. Oh. People go around and in this community and say, it's because of the leakers and everything else. I'm sorry, but people who make videos about leaks because they don't have anything else to talk about as far as content goes in the community, people that make leak videos do not control the decisions of a company, of a video game development company, producer, publisher, creator. Ed Boon's not gonna look at my fucking videos that get like anywhere from 3 to 10,000 views. Not even that sometimes, 1 to 10,000 views. He's not gonna look at my videos and say, oh, well, this guy's talking about a leak. Can't release fucking DLC. Can't update anybody about anything, dude. Can't do it. That is the dumbest fucking logic anyone could ever have. I'm not even gonna get into it. I thought about it. I thought about it. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. Yeah. People like that, dude. People like that. Nothing. It's just... Nah, the keyboard's actually really good. It's a mechanical keyboard, I think. It's a new nice keyboard. It came with my computer. People need to realize, dude. Like... Me personally, I don't know what Rams would do. I don't know what all of these other guys would do. Well, whatever it is, basic. I don't know what Rams would do. I don't know what everybody else would do. But I know what I would personally do. If I had something other than a fucking leak to talk about, I would. I've moved away from doing leaks because I don't like talking about leaks because it's not something that actually is coming. But you got nothing else to talk about as far as content goes. As far as what could be coming, or what is coming, or even a fucking hint, dude. We ain't got shit to talk about. So we're resorted to talking about leak videos and getting shit from Ed Boon personally, talking about 4chan, the source for everything MK, or Reddit, the source for everything MK. It wouldn't have to be the source for everything MK if you were the source for everything MK. No one cares about skins after gear pieces. And I'd be fine. I'm fine with it being on the 12th of September. I'm fine. My alerts aren't showing on stream. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I'm fine with it happening September 12th. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with it happening on September 12th. If we would have just had an update, you know what I'm saying? If we would have just like, I mean, even today, like if it got split and Ed got moved to the 12th of September, if we would have just gotten an update like, hey, you know, MK, Ed Boon's panel got moved to September the 12th, that would have been fine, but we didn't know that. We didn't know if Ed Boon was on that Injustice 2 fucking, like, match. It's just a match. I didn't expect him to be on there. Like, that's just... Like, that's what really pisses me off. That really pissed me off when Ed took to Twitter and said, Reddit, the source for everything MK. It wouldn't have to be. It wouldn't have to be. Patience is a virtue, Sohel. Patience is a virtue. People have a lot more patience when they actually know something's coming after 4 months. Look at the time span of releases for every other DLC, from Injustice 2, MKX, you know, even the beginning of MK11 was rocky, but at least we always knew something was coming. And I'm loving all the people riding NRS's dick right now. I make content for their game. I am employed on making content about Mortal Kombat, but I'm not gonna ride their dick when they're in the wrong. So you guys keep riding NRS's dick and defending them in a shitty situation that should not be happening, and see how far it gets you, because it's not gonna get you anywhere. Ed Boon's not gonna personally call you and be like, hey bro, thank you so much, I'm your biggest fan. No, he's not. All you're doing is defending a shitty business practice that should not be happening. Like, that's just how it works. I'm fully employed right now from making content about NRS games, and I'm not gonna fucking ride their dick. Ed Boon's not gonna call me and say, hey best friend, thank you for defending me. No, it's a shitty business practice, just like microtransactions, and it should be stopped. You should be updating your community, especially when you're promoting content. There should not be a four-month dead zone of nothing except for skin packs. Like the mullet, it's not a mullet, I got my hair up. It's not reporting on leaks for hype, Sephiroth. And I've talked about this a lot. keeping the community alive is a very, very good thing to do, and the community is not going to stay alive on no content and no hints of any content. So a leak that comes out that could possibly be real, because there have been real leaks for MK11, all of Aftermath was leaked for MK11, that is the only thing that keeps the community hyped up for content that could come. Content is what keeps a game alive this late into its lifespan. If there's no content, that means a new game is coming. That's something to be hyped for. But a game that is still promising content in this state of being alive solely relies on that content to stay alive. Like, it's simple. And it is a shitty business practice, man. It's a shitty business practice to not update your community, man. It is. It is a shitty business practice. You should be updating your community. You should keep your community hyped and excited for your game and where your game is going. Yo, thank you so much, Miles. Take it easy, homie. Thank you for all the support today. Like, I don't want to make leaked videos, chat. I don't. That's why I barely do anymore. But like, you go, and the only thing you have to look at as far as new content goes is a fucking leak on 4chan, and it looks halfway believable because it's written very well. It sticks with the structure of how the content's released and everything else. You cannot help but get excited because you don't have anything else to be excited for. You know? And then, I don't know. MK11 is 100% gonna die after tonight, Brady. If they don't, it might not be dead yet, but believe you me, if they don't start updating their community, it's dead. They have piss poor community updates, piss poor community interaction and everything else. We'll try in the chat. How pissed am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Fucking 10. I'm done keeping up with this shit as much as I do. There's no point, because you're not going to get any real updates. Yeah, no reveal. It's DC Day, not MK Day. MK is owned by WB, which is owned by DC. Baraka was shown in the trailer for DC Fandom. Ed Boon was confirmed to be at DC Fandom. Fuck. Brady, do you think Ed Boon's gonna call you up and be like, thanks, homie. I really appreciated you defending me in that streamer's chat with fucking 297 viewers. I appreciate it. I'm gonna send you a fucking statue of Scorpion and a candy bar. No, stop defending a shitty business practice. Fuck out of here. I love NRS, dude. It's simple. NRS doesn't care about the fans, and Ed Boon should encourage them to make updates. They should. I don't know how much Ed Boon controls. That's not the point, dude. That is entirely the point. You're defending a shitty business practice of not updating a community that has sat by and waited for 4 months after content has been promised for years. We're supposed to be having MK11 content for years. And you're defending them not updating their community like every other game developer does. No, that don't roll like that. That's a shitty business practice. That is shitty game development. And about 10 other things. That's about 10 other things. Brady, I promise you, Ed Boon's not gonna call you and thank you for defending him. Or I'm not even saying Ed Boon. Like, how much does Ed Boon actually control? Does he control the actual updates and how the game goes and everything? Because I don't think he does. I feel like this is more on the fucking PR and community representatives and everything else. Like, this ain't really solely on Egg. Yeah, Egg should be taking it upon himself to be doing something about it. But still. Yeah, and the only reason Rockstar's still alive is because it holds the name GTA or Red Dead Redemption. It's dumb. It's shitty business practice and it should be stopped. It's bullshit. Right. There's a day 2 to this event in fucking, like, another month almost. It's Tyler Lansdowne, who I think is in the wrong. I don't really know. He controls everything. I don't really know. I just think it's ridiculous. You should be updating your community. Yeah, the event's over, man. You should be updating your community. You should be supporting the community that supports you with at least throwing them a bone once every... fucking... quicker than fucking 4 months, dude. Yeah, my money's on September 12th. If it's not on September 12th, I don't know, man. No, it didn't die because they released DLC too early. Injustice 2 made it through its full 1.5 year lifespan. I played it the whole time. Yeah, NRS entertaining the idea of something being revealed today. That's shitty. Exactly, Anthony. They entertain the idea of something being revealed today. Like the Mixed City tournament, still working on it. These fake leaks from people gotta stop. I mean, that's the only way the community's getting hyped up, and people know that, and people are relying on that. That's what you're... if what you say is true, then content can come during any time during the event's lifespan, right? I don't know, honestly. September 12th, no update, I'm done with NetherRealm forever. Man, the shitty thing is I'd like to be able to say that, but that's what I base my whole channel around, and I still have to cover it. Guys, don't hate Ed Boon. They're just making some very bad decisions right now. Decisions that they haven't made in almost the entire lifespan of Mortal Kombat and Injustice, so you can't hate them for one mistake, but it's on the community to let them know what they're doing wrong. It is on the YouTubers with the platform, on the Twitch content creators, the Twitch streamers with a platform. It's on the people on Twitter with a platform who support the game and follow the game. It's on people like us to actually let them know that they're doing wrong so they understand and see that they're doing something that their community does not agree with. The people that support them, we're not okay with it. It is on us to say something and not just curl up in a ball and be like, okay, Papa, give me content, give me updates 6 months from now when you feel like it, okay? No. We paid $60 for the game. I bought it twice. You know, a lot of people, Xbox and PlayStation, like, some people bought it twice. I mean... like, it's on the people with the platform to let them know what they're doing wrong, dude. And Ed Boon shouldn't get a hateful shitstorm. No, he should not get a hateful shitstorm of death threats and fucking, you know, just vile hate. No, people need to go on there and be like, hey, look, man. Look, love the game's dope, love the company's dope, love what you guys do, but this no community updates crap is not okay. Like, it should not be flying. Like, you guys need to update your community about what you're doing. You know? About what y'all are doing, where the game's heading, what kind of content are you going to release? Are you going to release another combat pack? Is it going to be another story pack? How many more skin packs are we going to get? What are they called? You know, we didn't get what the skin packs were even called for Aftermath until 3 months after Aftermath was out. You know? And you can't look at me and say I'm wrong on that. When did fucking... let's see. Aftermath was announced... oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Aftermath was announced in May. It was announced May 6th, I believe. And then revealed May 9th or something like that. Came out May 22nd? May 26th? May 26th, I believe. So there's May 26th, June 26th, July 26th, and then the skin packs got revealed like July 30th or some shit like that. May 22nd, the skin packs got revealed what, July 29th, 30th, 31st, somewhere around in there. And the first one didn't even get released until, what was it, the 6th of August? So that's how long? Jesus Christ. And that's just skin packs! Like, it's on the people with the platform. Sponsored by NetherRealm, sponsored by Mortal Kombat, not sponsored by Mortal Kombat, not sponsored by NetherRealm. Regardless of what they are, it is on us to let them know that they are doing something that is not okay. They should not be able to do whatever they want just because they make the game we like to play. That's not okay, because you let them do that and it's just gonna end up EA Part 2. Microtransactions out the ass. You gotta buy Scorpion for 4, you gotta buy fucking... You get 5 characters to start out with and you gotta buy the other 24. No, we don't want that. That's how this starts. That is how this starts. No, we're not gonna storm NetherRealm's Twitter. That's not okay. Don't spam retweets either. That's not okay. I don't want my people doing that. That's not okay. Like... Oh, that's so dumb, dude. So dumb. It's on the community, the people in the community. Talking about content for your channel to make instead of leaks that you yourself, you're tired of leaks. I get the irk with game companies not being, not talking being a Square Enix fan. Yo, I get that, and I've tried. I've moved out of doing leaks a lot. I discuss the events that are coming out now. I talk about a leak every now and again when I see a leak that I look at and I think, hey, you know, that's right platform, right structure, very good grammar, you know, worded well. I'm like, hey, I mean, this has some possibility. I mean, Aftermath was completely leaked. But, you know, I like my potential love videos. I enjoy doing those. I like my Are They Coming videos. I like my new green screen videos. This podcast I got going, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a leak every now and again because you get so goddamn anxious for content. You know, you see one that looks good and you're like, hey, I want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like... I think people in the MK community have a right to be upset. I don't think they have a right to go spam Ed Boon and with hate messages and everything else. They do not have a right to do that. That's bullshit. But they have a right to be upset and they have a right to voice their opinion. Just like I am. And I feel like it's on the content creators to voice their opinions too. You're doing a disservice to the community that you are a part of and that supports you. You're doing a disservice to the community if you're not saying something about this bad business practice, because it is bullshit. It's a redo, Magma. It's a encore, as they're calling it. They're re-showing everything from the top. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, Van. Thank you for being here, dude. Thank you so much. That is 88 days of nothing. It takes the planet Mercury 88 days to go around the moon. How convenient. Right? It's sad when you fucking... a planet can fucking go around another fucking moon before you announce anything for your fucking game. You're so real. I am gonna be real, dude. I'm always gonna be real. Even if this means that I never get sponsored by Mortal Kombat, they never send me one of those goodie bags that they send everybody else, I'm always gonna be real. And I'm gonna be real for my community, and I'm gonna be real for the Mortal Kombat community. Because for as much support as these people in this community have given have given this game and this franchise for 20 plus years now, they deserve a hell of a lot better than this. So even if this means I never get one of those fucking goodie bags from NRS, I don't care. I'm always going to stand up for my community, and the community that I love, and the game that I support that needs to be better. Around the sun? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my complete respect and support. Thank you, Nomad. I appreciate that. I love how your channel's set up, bro. You're completely real 24/7 and express your passion and love this, and love for this series. Thank you so much, Nomad. I appreciate that, homie. Hey Tootin, just know I appreciate you and I support you to the fullest. Keep the bigs coming. Thank you so much, Dino. For sure, homie. For sure. The realness is why I respect you, Tootin. Tootin is an unsung hero. I'm no hero, guys. I'm very passionate. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely passionate. And, you know, I'm not gonna ride a fucking company's dick just because I like their gaming, just because they send me goodie bags. Do I want one of those fucking robes that everybody else got? Yeah, those are sick, dude. Those are cool. That fucking shampoo and shit I put on my shelf and everything. Am I gonna get one for being as brutally honest as I am? Probably not. Do I care? Fuck no. I'm still gonna be completely brutally honest. Listen, motherfuckers, I'm the Angry Joe of the Mortal Kombat community. Get used to me. Anybody just confirm smoke? How? Where? Please give your son a big hug to make yourself feel better. He went to fucking bed, dude. I can't. Start the Discord up. I'm getting ready to hop off, dog. I'm fucking exhausted after all this. Huh? Hug your son, please. This is a little sad, but thanks for making this fun to watch. I enjoy seeing your reaction to these games at least. Yo, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here, dude. Like, for real, though, I fully support you, too, and you speak the truth, and yes, it's the passion. They really do need to make this game better. Thank you so much, Richard, and you're not wrong, dude. I hope you see this, because I know chat will go wild and spam you. You won't see it, but hope you have a nice day and understand NRS fucked up, too. We'll have to wait. Yeah, we will have to wait, homie. Thank you for being here, Solomon. I really appreciate it. Nah, I appreciate the support. Why are you going against NRS? So what? They gonna update us. That's the point. We're supposed to be surprised. No trailer. So what? They aren't ready to reveal it. They might not even be done yet. But James, they could at least let us know that something's coming, dude. They could at least let us know that something is fucking coming. They could, like, let us know, like, hey, you know, it's been 4 months. It's been 88 days. And it took us 3 months to even announce the skin packs for the content that was released 2.5 months ago. Like, but, you know, that's fine, that's cool, you know, whatever. But, you know, they could at least let us know something else is still coming. Especially after promising that there is content coming. That MK11 is going to be supported for years. I don't care if it's not done. I don't care if they don't release it for another 6 months. Just let us know it's coming. Update your fucking community. That's what it can, I mean, James, you go and find me one early access game that was put on Steam. You go find me one of those fucking games that doesn't update their community and is still alive. You go find me one fucking game and tell me that MK can't just do this and NRS can't just do this because they have the name MK. Because they have the Mortal Kombat name. You go look, and then you try to tell me that they're not doing this just because they're called Mortal Kombat. I don't even need a teaser. You want to be real? The community doesn't even need a teaser. They don't need a trailer. They don't need names for the characters that are coming. We don't need a teaser. We don't need anything like that. We just need an update that something is coming. That's it. Yo, thanks, Papaya. Thank you for being here. Wait till the 12th to waste another 12 hours, exactly. We need a roadmap. A roadmap would be nice. They're being mysterious. Mysterious doesn't keep your game alive. Mysterious is what killed DayZ. One of the most popular games from like 2013 to fucking... till they did exactly what MK's doing and killed their game very quickly. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Like, I'm telling you, dude. Hot Pockets updates their fucking community more. Hot Pockets has more goddamn community interaction than NRS. Fucking Hot Pockets! Chat, for real! I'm serious! Y'all think I'm fucking joking! Go look at how much Hot Pockets tweets and actually responds to their community. Thanks for the sub, Gary. Fucking Slim Jims does too? Motherfucking go buy some fucking Hot Pockets and insert that into my PlayStation. I'm fucking sick of this shit, dude. Fucking sick of it, chat. Honestly, if Mortal Kombat does what Rainbow Six does, then sure, but no, MK just says, well, sleep. Exactly. What happened? We got no announcement, no nothing. We didn't even need a real announcement or anything else, dude. We just needed a little update. Just fucking Ed Boon tweeting out, stuff's coming. Stuff's coming soon, stuff's coming in 6 months, and announcements coming in a year and a half, but you're getting content. I'd be cool with that. No, the event's not over in 12 more hours, Mark. They're just showing, they're doing like an encore of everything. They're doing the show again, you know? They started it from the very beginning. Yo, I'll hit you up, Chris. Take it easy, brother. Thank you for all the support today, homie. Thank you. We have very different opinions. I guess we do, James. I guess we do, because I am very, very stuck in my belief that a developer should be updating their community about what they're doing, and sooner than every 4 months. Yeah. And I'd be fine with that. I'm fine with Rainbow Six announcing a year ahead of advancing their content, you know? I'd be fine with NRS doing that. At least we know it's coming. At least we know it's coming. Thanks, Warrior. I appreciate that, brother. At least we know it's coming, you know? Like, cool. It's coming a year from now. We know when it's coming. We know we're getting something. That's awesome. NRS is just like, update goes brr, you know, like... Yeah, we'll watch the COG reveal next Wednesday. I'll get on just for that reveal, and then I'll get back off, because that's my day off. Alright, Richard, take it easy, homie. Thank you for being here, dude. Chat, I'm gonna dip. I'm fucking pissed. People can be mad at me for giving NRS shit for a shitty business practice all they want. I don't really care. My mod can. I don't really care. I have a very set in stone opinion that they should be following the update schedule that they've always had. And even when they didn't have it in MKX, we didn't expect a Combat Pack 2 in MKX. We expected one. So when MKX Combat Pack 2 came around, it was a real surprise and a real treat. In Justice 2, we expected it because they updated us. They let us know what was going on, and they didn't take long to get the content out. MK11, we know it's coming. Or at least they've told us years of support. They haven't told us exactly what's coming or when it's coming. We just have this one sentence of years of support, longer than every other game, and that's all we've gotten, and that was at the beginning of the game. Like, people can be mad at me for my opinion. People can be mad at me because I think it's a shitty business practice, but it is fucking shitty, chat. And if I never get a nice little fucking robe from NRS, that's fine, because I'm gonna stick up for the community that supports them. They deserve to be supported and thrown a bone every once in a while. I love NRS, I love the games they make, I love Mortal Kombat, I love Injustice, I love Ed Boon, dude. He's a funny ass fucking dude. I like his sense of humor. He's a creative genius, and he created one of the games that's really molded my life with Injustice 2 and MKX. You know, I respect him immensely. I just think this is shitty, you know? And if I never get a fucking robe, for having opinions, that's fine. And I think it's gonna be shitty if other content creators don't stand up and actually say something about this. Because the whole community deserves it. The community that supports them, that supports the game, deserves it. Everybody in this community deserves to be took up for, especially when a shitty business practice is going on. Injustice 3 got teased win. Thank you all for being here, guys. I'll talk to James when he can actually talk, dude. Yeah, thanks for being here, Chris. Yeah, thank you, NRS, for providing an NRS game. It's shitty that you don't update us about the content that you promised, but thank you for the Mortal Kombat game. It's cool, I guess. Accept this heart, it's accepted. Everybody's wondering where an update is, whether he's gonna be there or not, and he's just like, dinner go Bert. Yeah. I love Ed Boon. I love NRS. I love Mortal Kombat. It's like, but, you know, this is shitty, and it needs to be said. It's on everybody in the community, even content creators who are sponsored by NetherRealm and Mortal Kombat. It's on everybody in the community to actually say something about it, and you're gonna see who the real people in the community are as far as content creators and everything else goes. Whether they're, I'm not gonna say that because that's rude, but whether they're just in it for the sponsor or whether they're in it for, you know, actually supporting the community and, you know, standing up for them, because this is a shitty business practice, guys. This is a shitty business practice. Let me look and see what Kari sent me. Where did she send it to? I don't see it. I'll respond to all these people. But I'm not gonna asshole. I'm not gonna just ignore them. I'll respond. But like, it's really up to the community to, you know, actually say something now. Even for the people who called it not happening, it's shitty that they can call it not happening after 4 months of nothing. Will I be streaming 3 hours from now? No. I will be offline. Yeah, like, NRS, we love you, but NRS, you're making some very bad decisions right now. There's a message. Oh. From that person. Oh. Alright, chat. I'm gonna dip. Will I still play MK11? Yeah, I'm gonna play MK11 still. It's really the only fighting game that I enjoy. I'll probably end up playing MKX. I'll play MKX and Injustice 2. I don't know how much about MK11. I'll play MKX and Injustice 2. But, yeah. Alright, chat. I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna go eat this sausage I've had sitting here for like an hour and a half. But, I'm gonna dip out, chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the insane stream today. All the support, all the donations, all the fucking viewers. I will see you guys on Monday. What's my PSN? Lowercase L, Tootin TV, lowercase L, no spaces. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support today. I had a fucking blast, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye.